Hello and welcome to Ready Player Dumb. It is Streamer Day.
Yeah. It's Wednesday. It's a patron-sponsored stream day.
Isn't it like International
Women's
Day?
Yeah.
So
We'll celebrate by
hitting
taking all the
on women's.
Be careful with how you phrase that.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. This is our patron-sponsored stream of the month.
Yep.
A quick note, by the way.
Yeah.
Our previous patron-sponsored stream was the, what was it, Cloud?
Rain on your parade.
And I think we're planning on...
We're going to finish it on Friday.
Friday, same time, 6 p.m. Pacific. So, just a heads up to everybody, we're going to be doing that to finish that game up. But today, it is a beautiful Wednesday, and it is a beautiful game. Monster Roadtrip. This is the third installment, I believe, of the Monster... What would you call these?
There was Monster Prom, there's Monster Camp, and then this is Monster Roadtrip. It's the Monster Prom series.
It's where monsters get really raunchy with each other, and we get to watch. Or, in some case, participate. So, thank you for joining us in here. Now, first and foremost, like we said, this is our patron-sponsored stream, which means we gotta give a shout-out to all of our patrons here on Ready Player Dumb.
Yeah. Thank you to Anime Guy 01, Antoine Allen, Hassar Suzuka, Aaron Gimmel, L186, Saber Spark, Noel Shorn Horse, Alex Foxborn, Joe Morganti, Bash 2123, Belmont Waltz, Michaela Shakespeare, C.284, Angel Wings White Sea, Liger 0, Omega 217, and Stephen Copeland.
Shout out to the peeps. So thank you all. Thank you all for joining us here. We'll be keeping an eye on the chat. I was laughing because I saw somebody say, "Hey, are you watching The Masked Singer?" Because this is who it was. I'm like, well, it's a good thing I wasn't watching it.
Yeah.
That's a spoiler.
Shame.
But we aren't watching it. Do you watch it?
No.
Well, okay. But yeah.
The only time I've ever cared about it when Kermit the Frog was one. And nobody knew who it was.
How does that work?
Okay, so the puppeteer plus Kermit the Frog was inside of a giant snail that just like rolled around on stage. And so the puppeteer's covered by the shell of the snail, and so Kermit just pops out.
Do they do one?
And nobody knew who it was because nobody knew what Kermit's new voice sounded like.
How does the show work? Do they do one each episode, and they have to figure it out, or is it like a season long?
I think there's multiple,
on each episode.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, get comfortable, pile on in. We are going to be road tripping it with some monsters.
Yeah.
All right. So I go to play.
Yeah. Do you want to hear awesome voice effects, or do you rather make them up as you go? You know what? My voice gets really tired after these gameplays. I'm wondering if, I don't know if it's fully voice acted.
This is voice effects.
Yeah. Let's just let's see what the voices are.
All right.
We might need to put on subtitles if they get too wild with it.
Well, aren't there already subtitles?
Oh yeah.
Because that's how we would read it.
All right, there's two of us here.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot how this works. Explain to people how this game works.
It's like a versus dating sort of thing. So you can play with multiple people, and if, I think it gets more precarious when two of you want to date the same person. So then you're fighting for their affection. Sometimes you can sabotage, or you can just both try and court your own person and just see who actually, gets a date.
Ooh. All right. We'll share.
Yeah. What's your road trip style? Friend hugger, road tripper, or prank master? Which is locked because we can't do that.
Wouldn't we do? Well, here we go. Play with your friends without anyone ending up with a failure. The true survival co-op experience, including a player performance ranking at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Terrible.
Your standard road trip experience, standard initial resources, extra attempt at deep conversations. I'm just curious what this is saying. Face a ruthless survival challenge, lower initial resources, higher destination requirements, resource.
Is this like Oregon Trail too?
No extra. I don't know.
I think this is half Oregon Trail.
Higher initial resources, deep conversations are impossible to fail. I love how they're like.
Let's just do normal.
Yeah, we'll do normal. Ah, the road, that mythical beast of asphalt. Wait, isn't there supposed to be someone reading?
I think there's just like.
They just go.
Quips.
Horror.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
I think there's just. Quips.
Ooh. Ah. Ah.
Okay.
I'll leave it to you then.
We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails.
I'll let
It
you-
was the prank masters, after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Wait, is that them?
Yeah, Polly and Scott. Each of them were by themselves an agent of chaos, but together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them in such a trip? Who are you? I think this is first player, so who do you want to be?
I'm posting on Twitter.
Okay.
Horny. Wait. I posted horny monsters.
Sure.
Tweet.
Lieutenant Tyler in the chat.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, apologizing for spoiling.
Oh no. I was just saying. Had we watched it, I would have been sad.
Still, don't go doing that.
Yeah. Take this as a moving forward. What do we got here? Okay. Who am
so
I?
The top 4 are what you can select. I think the other 4 are either DLC or unlockables.
Okay. So I could either be her.
Like in the thumbnail, I have you as Zombie Man. You've always been Zombie
This
Man.
is Zombie Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
It's just a little shoulder buddy that he has.
Oh. Okay. I'll be Zombie Man.
We can change the name, I think.
Do I hit X?
Yeah.
Brian Green.
Or custom name.
What should my name be? Okay.
Alright.
Me. I'm a Franken lady.
Vicky Blue. Custom name.
I'm dead, but full of life.
All right. Oh,
That's it? Okay. Trip vibes.
this is just I guess the sound of the music.
I maybe. I don't know if this is like a personal choice for either of us or if we have to decide together.
Oh, well, I'm gonna choose. I don't even know what desert vibes would be.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah. Kevin in the chat says the fire-haired woman reminds me of the main character of that Elemental movie that's releasing in June.
Sarah is being very
Critical of that
critical.
film. I'm just like
I'm gonna say
kinda
Surf
going
Rock,
in-
by the way.
I'm going into it being like, was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Yes.
Here,
Did
I
we do
should
it
let you
anyway?
control.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes.
For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Oh no, are we gonna fight? Is it just these 4?
Oh, sleepy.
What do you mean?
Oh wait, now I gotta choose my thing.
What do you mean just these 4?
Is it so?
No, I think in different destinations we will
Find different
meet
people.
The
The
Dynast. Do you have a reservation? Animal Sanctuary.
oh, I want to go to. I want
The
food.
diner.
I want food.
I've always enjoyed chasing cars, but it's so much easier when you're inside one.
Because he's a dog.
The Dynast is a classy locale made of road tripper, made for the road tripper with discerning tastes.
Ooh.
Sadly, it looks like everyone and their mother is a road tripper with discerning tastes. This place is packed.
It's okay.
Look at you, you're so cramped.
Yeah.
The only way you're gonna get seated anytime soon is if you sit with someone else.
Ooh!
This is a great opportunity to smash conventional manners and make new friends. Who do you sit with?
Well,
Polly, I have a question.
Polly, I've been meaning to ask you, how do you road trip? A or X?
It's
Like the
okay.
button
Oh,
we've been
okay.
pressing this entire time.
There's no shame in asking, Scott. Let me explain. All of us will share 6 essential resources, and we need to manage them wisely to keep this trip afloat. So we need to be careful because the choices we make during the trip can affect these resources. And if one of them depletes completely, we can kiss this road trip goodbye.
what else can we kiss?
I get it. So our goal is to avoid running out of any resource and keep road tripping forever.
Resource!
No. The goal is to reach one of the 6 destinations every road trip leads to. I have this travel guide that explains how each destination requires us to hoard a different resource.
You can check said guide whenever you want. Click on the destination tab on the right to press E on the keyboard or LB on the controller. Left bumper.
Okay.
There you'll find the requirements to reach a destination and win the game.
Exposition narrator voice inside our heads. We get it. Keep our resources far above 0 and hoard enough of the resource to reach a destination.
So it's just one resource we need to hoard?
Depending on what destination you want to be.
I was gonna do something. I like what you found. I was going, let's go! And you're like,
Go!
okay.
Okay, who do you want to sit with? The couple who looks like they need couples therapy from you, maybe? The table who clearly doesn't want to be bothered? Or the poor soul waiting for their blind date?
I mean, if I'm a swoop in, then I'm a swoop.
Yeah.
What is the question mark? There's a question mark and then there's like little angels.
I don't know. I guess maybe the question mark is like
Is that a resource?
it's up to I think it's up to like chance, like it's a risky sort of thing because you have to kind of convince them that
You should break up and date me. Well, let's see who's on a blind date.
You all sit down with a nervous Lich.
Hey, bro.
Hey bro, I'm Scott. Is this the seat taken? Huh? Hi Scott. I'm Eris the Avaricious, and that seat's actually being taken by my date.
I don't want to date him.
Well, okay.
Ernest?
When's your date getting here? Any second now, I'm sure. Her name is Mindy. We were set up by mutual friends to go on our first date today.
Ah.
Oh, congrats, Boo.
Boo.
How long have you been waiting for her to show up?
About 3 hours, but surely there's a good explanation and she's on her way, right?
Would you just give me a second to talk to my friends privately?
Oh, I'm sure. Definitely not rude of you to sit at my table and invite and then exclude me from the conversation.
Man.
Guys, Ernie's date obviously isn't coming, and it's really bumming me out. We gotta help him.
Okay, we need a plan. Let's do a huddle about it. Wait, we were already doing huddle. I'm out of ideas.
Prank master!
Don't worry, I've already got a plan. This wholesome prank time. We're gonna lie, but for nice reasons.
Mhm.
Hey, Ernie, guess what? We're actually your date. All of us. Completely forgot to mention that until now.
You're all Mindy, but I thought. Actually, you know what? This must be a modern dating culture. I'm okay with this. This is fine. So, Mindy, tell me more about you. What does your dating profile describe you as? A 36-year-old woman and not multiple young adults? I'm sure you get asked that a lot.
Huh?
Oh, it's because Jeff. Why is that again?
Because this is a game show. If you can guess which of us is Mindy, you win a cash prize and a date, I guess. Because we're all actually we're actually all one being. Mindy is short for hive mind.
Yeah, that could be a way to go. The hive mind thing.
Let's go with sure, hive mind. Though I do like the idea of being a game show host.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hive mind.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. You did say some strange things when we were chatting online. Like, I can't wait for you to meet the real me, all of me. Or one of my kinks is suppressing your free will and thoughts and bringing you into my collective.
Ooh, kinky.
I mean, I kind of get it.
So, Mindy, what if our relationship gets more serious? Will I be expected to join the hive mind?
You do you, boo. Just because we gave up any semblance of our identity and personal sparkle doesn't mean you have to.
No, I want to. I'm tired of being in charge of my own decisions. I spent 59 gold bars on Uber Eats last night. I'm a wreck. Please recruit me.
Oh, if you insist, we all just gotta stare deeply into each other's eyes for 3 hours without blinking. Go!
And to clarify, it's definitely just like that's voice.
Yeah, that's the voice. You do it, you start to lose yourself in Polly, Scott, and Ernie's eyes. It's mesmerizing.
Would it help you if I did the narrator voice?
Sure.
Because I don't want you to stress your
literally
vocal
everything.
cords. So mesmerizing, in fact, that you forget to wonder how you're maintaining eye contact with three different people at once. Your sense of self is slipping away. You were once 4 separate beings, but slowly you become one. You are all Mindy. We are Mindy. Thanks for the fun date, you all say in unison as you leave. You lost -2 mind and -75% of your individuality, but at least you got +2 soul for cheering up her niece. Damn it. I did
My
bad.
turn.
I did bad.
Alright, I can choose car dealership or motel.
I didn't even get a date out of all that. So is that our collective then?
No, this is mine. Yours is
But
displayed separately.
are you sure? How is yours? I lost mind and soul. And
No, you gained 2 soul. Well, I don't know.
no, I gained 2 soul. It was all at 10.
Oh, okay.
So is that the collective that they're saying we can't run out of? Are we working together? I don't know.
69 bottles.
So you're going to the motel?
And I'm gonna drink them all. Yeah. That's what Polly said.
Where do you stay when you're too cheap for a real hotel but too fussy for a regular motel? Here, apparently. This place is full of class, charm, and poise. 3 things you've always lacked.
Everyone's in the chat.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Which means tonight is the perfect night to cosplay as a rich, fancy person. What do you do?
Whoa, again, let's choose an action and make an event happen.
Yes, I'm ready for all the randomness these events involve.
Actually, Paula, I was checking this travel guide and it seems they aren't so random after all. Look, these different signs apparently refer to different types of events. The most common type of events are called exchange events. After making a choice in those, you'll always lose a resource and gain a resource no
Oh.
matter what.
Okay.
The trick is making the right choice since that'll decide which resources are gained and lost. But if there's a resource sign next to the event type sign, that's called a known resource. It means that resource is guaranteed to be affected no matter what the choice is. Okay, if the sign is positive, then the resource is guaranteed to be gained. If it's negative, then you know you'll lose it. Like for example, if we see an action with the sun, we'll know we'll lose money here, or our choice will only determine which resource we'll gain.
That's not so bad. If we know losing or gaining a resource is unavoidable, we could be strategic about it. This all sounds very useful, but also like too much pressure for fan favorite Polly to keep track of. Sarah, can we leave these decisions to you? Thanks.
Sarah's always stuck making the important decision.
What do you want to do? Prank call the front desk, visit the bar, explore the amenities. What do you mean visit the bar and the amenities?
Bar. Scott is sleeping and Polly's busy reorganizing her nudes, so you head to the bar to do some classic drinking alone. I want to help her reorganize her nudes. Before you can order, though, the bartender brings you a drink you didn't ask for. The guy sitting at, wait, that's you.
Okay.
Good luck.
The guy sitting at table 3 ordered this for you. He said to tell you that my wife really digs your vibe. Do that with that what you will.
You check out the couple. They're a couple of hot silver foxes. You drink your drink and get up to say hi when another drink is delivered to you.
Hey again, this is from the Warlock at table 2.
Sarah, you're getting drunk.
He says your eyes hold the magical secrets to the universe. Pickup lines just get weirder and weirder these days.
You check out the Warlock while you drink this drink. His shadowy eyes are mind-bending and a bit crazed, but that only seems to draw you in more. It's a tough choice between him and the swingers, but...
Alright, Miss Popular, this one's from the gang of mercenaries at table 7. I was too scared to ask if they had a message for you.
Oh, you got the message all right. Those mercenaries are armed to the teeth with lots of scars and rippling muscles. Mark you down as scared and horny. Sarah, you'd happily try your luck with everyone if you could. The spirit is willing, but alas, the flesh is weak and kind of tipsy after 3 drinks. You decide to sit with... Good choice. The couple is very happy you've decided to sit with them. They both start playing footsie with you under the table. Sarah, you are going to have a 3-way. I simply adore your outfit, says the woman. It screams I want a strange couple to proposition me for a night of carnal pleasure.
Thanks, that's exactly what I requested from the seamstress.
This is sort of our hobby, explains the man. We're exceedingly wealthy and have several mansions we could be vacationing in. But occasionally, we prefer to slum it at a fancy motel and find a third at the bar. We're also fond of yacht circle jerks and weird imported porn. Oh. Imported porn!
It's already
I should. Where have these two been all your life, Sarah? Weird imported porn? So, stranger, are you interested in cavorting with us in a luscious, decadent back anal between 3 consenting socialites?
What?
Oh, sorry, I forgot you don't speak rich. I'm asking if you want to have sex with us. Oh yeah, definitely. You have a wild night with these two, so wild that you lose 2 stamina and gain 2 hype.
Okay.
Nice job, Sarah.
Okay.
Alright, your turn.
What the heck? So wait,
Khalid.
so is this not about... This doesn't seem like it's about wooing one individual. It seems like it's
We'll figure it out. as we
it's
go.
about just going.
Khalid says, hey, Racing Sarah, I was listening to a One Direction song early today, and while I was listening to it, part of the song hit me hard, and now that they're no longer together, I kind of... Yeah. I haven't listened to much of One Direction. Oh, UFO sightseeing. That's fun.
Or...
Shady property.
Okay, I gotta go here.
Yeah.
We literally, Sarah and I recently drove to
Roswell.
Roswell, New Mexico, just for this. Like, it's not that we drove through Roswell, New Mexico. The entire trip's furthest destination was Roswell, New Mexico. Oh, I didn't
why
look
is
at the
the
thing.
road so uneventful?
Sorry.
Oh, why has the car stopped? It is kind of Oregon Trail-ish then. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy watching our resources go up and down.
Yeah, man. Is it even possible to know what we're losing or gaining beforehand? Dang, we're doomed. Put something on the radio. We may fuck up this road trip, but at least we'll fuck it up while having some fun.
Okay.
Welcome to our... Oh, you.
Welcome to our humble radio show, where our guests give narratively convenient road trip tips. Today we have road trip survivors Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy. Guys, what can you share with our audience?
Let me start by saying that the #1 cause of road trip related deaths is not properly understanding how to manage resources.
You do this one.
Oh yes, the dreaded 6. Most unexperienced road trippers think they behave in arbitrary ways. But that's simply not true. I'm not going to retain any of this.
When you're making choices on the road, you'll have to look for little cues to infer what resource you'll be losing or gaining. Money might be the easiest one. Are you buying or renting something? Money down. Hiring someone? Money down. Doing a job or selling something? Money up.
But beware! Sometimes a solution doesn't obviously involve buying something, but it involves using expensive stuff you may need to rent or buy.
Yeah, and what about magic, this mysterious subject that fuels our cars? Substance, sorry.
There we go. Magic is tricky, because sometimes you'll need to use it for spells, summonings, and curses. But that will mean lowering your magic and risking an empty fuel tank. And getting magic up can be quite hard. You could find a gas station, or you may need to resort to performing sacrifices or colluding with strange, powerful entities.
You know, classic road trip stuff.
Our time is up, fellas. Let's discuss the other resources in future episodes of everyone's favorite radio show, Convenient Exposition.
Whoa, that was stupidly convenient. Scott, did you take notes?
Nope.
Well, I hope Jeff did, at least. Otherwise, we're truly fucked, and not in a good way.
You came here today to answer the age-old question, do aliens exist? Who knows if you'll see any today, but at least it'll be fun to hang out with other UFO spotters. So besides watch the stars and swap extraterrestrial conspiracy theories, what do you want to do?
Look for UFOs, make tinfoil hats, or send a message.
Okay, so what is
I think the star eyes are hype.
hype?
Soul is the angel thing.
Is that thing? Okay. Oh, okay, so that's how I gained soul. Okay. And then
I
this
don't know what the horns are.
Huh. I don't either. I want to look for UFOs.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. Even though I should strategically... Well, we're gaining hype, so let's do it. There seem to be a lot of alien spotters in the desert tonight. You spot two of your friends with their telescope in the crowd.
Hi, Kale. Hi, Abdu. Are you here to look at the constellations? Have you seen my favorite one yet? I call it the Big Boy Frying Pan. Nice. I'm a fan of Auriga myself. Charioteering was the grandfather of skateboarding. Changed my mind. My mind. But today we're using our telescope to look for UFOs. You're welcome to join us if you want. Abdu and I are really into UFOlogy. There's got to be another life out there besides us, you know? At least I hope there is. I'd rather not be alone in the universe. Cheer up, dude. In the grand scheme of life, between our friends and the aliens and the microscopic parasites living on our bodies, we're never truly alone. Dude, that's deep. That philosophical thought reminds me of something. Can you pass me the pipe?
You're looking for UFOs, you say? Says an eavesdropping UFO spotter. Wouldn't you rather meet the aliens in person?
Do you have a way to do that? Are you an astronaut or a mad scientist?
Oh my god, I'm gonna get probed. Even better, I'm an app developer.
Oh.
I made an app called Unite Friends Online. It's like a dating app, but instead of finding you a lover, it connects you to an alien to befriend.
Whoa, are there really aliens on this app that we can talk to?
I've just become another character.
Yeah.
Not yet, but there will be. No alien can resist my app's sleek graphic design or ingenious user interface for long.
Polly,
That's
listen.
so cool. I want to meet an alien on the app. Polly, you're so smart. You fucking just blitzed through the fucking dialogue, dude.
Well, then I'm trying to get cute, interesting people to notice me on a horny dating app. I try to make my profile look as inviting as possible.
I like that you got mad at me in character. Dude. Sorry.
It's alright.
Did we lose a lot?
I was only halfway through it.
Oh. You all can go back and read it.
Usually by using lots of eggplant emojis and giving my ass the spotlight it deserves.
See, I like her.
Yeah.
I do.
Too bad Earth doesn't have an ass to show off, but there's gotta be a way to make this profile more inviting to get an alien interested in casual invasion. Hack into a satellite. It'll be good for a good reason to take some pics of Earth from a high angle and make it look prettier. Upgrade to the Platinum Planet profile to unlock advanced match preferences. It says here you can turn off hostile invasion matches.
Okay, hack into a satellite. It'll be for a good reason. Take some pics of Earth from a high angle and make it look prettier. Upgrade to the plant. Okay, so
That might cost money.
that will be money, which we have. To unlock advanced match preferences.
Stable Dweller says voices are so great. Thanks.
I don't know what we'll need money for down the road, so I'm gonna do this one. It's probably gonna say I used up mind, which could be an issue because we're using it. We'll see.
Nice. Take a photo from a high angle with a high photographer. That's the recipe for selfie success. I've heard of it. Sorry. I've heard of that in photography. You can focus on symmetry too. We gotta make Earth look super symmetrical in our pic to make it pretty. Earth's a circle, so it should be symmetrical from every angle. But what if we find, like, the most symmetrical angle?
Great plan. You use your computer skills to hack into the Hubble telescope and take some beauty shots of Earth. You'll lose -2 soul for it, but it's for a good cause.
The horns is minus soul. Done. What do you think? Not bad, but if we're going for symmetry, Australia's throwing it all off. We could edit Australia out of the pic. Let me try. I'm great at photo editing. Ta-da! Now Earth looks pretty, and you get a sneak peek of the moon, too.
It looks nice, but don't you guys think editing Earth's look on a social profile is kind of dishonest?
That's true. Besides, if I were an alien looking to invade Earth, I'd want some warning about Australia. You know, scary animals, big spiders. Maybe we should just take a new picture. This shot is showing too much water anyway. We want the aliens to know there's Earth on this Earth. Let's find an angle that shows off our poles more. Aliens always look for diverse biomes and potential planetary partnerships. Perfect. This photo really highlights Earth's best angles while downplaying its rampant humanitarian conflicts. And nice composition on our Antarctica. Earth looks cool as fuck here, literally.
If I were an alien, I'd invade us.
You don't meet any aliens, presumably because they all flock to the South Pole, but you still gain +2 hype taking pics with your friends.
Buckle up. Here we go.
Alright, we have Dungeon, Slay, Loot, Repeat. We have Road, Museum. Okay, which would be money down, hype up, potential. This would be soul and maybe mine? Up.
I think you're right. I think that's mine.
Alright, where do we want to go? Wig Museum? Or Dungeon?
Where do you want to go?
They both are good. I'm gonna go
Oh, Sarah's gonna have all the sex in this game.
to that.
Normally, a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished. But in the world of video game logic, everyone knows dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method?
Fight dungeon boss, grind experience, solve puzzles. So I can up our mind. It's one of the lower.
That's up to you.
Solve puzzles.
You and your friends enter the dungeon, but before you is a locked door, a big square hole in the floor, and a lever.
This is one of those puzzle rooms. We kind of put your heads together and solve this conundrum. A big hole and a little pole. What could it mean? I'm pretty sure it's a lever. We're meant to flip it. Nah, that's too obvious. A puzzle dungeon. Boo. You gotta think outside of the box.
Oh!
Oh, is it thinking outside of the box would dig the hole out more? Honestly, I kind of just psyched to dig a hole.
Thanks, Scotty.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Maybe the key's buried down there. Good thinking, Scott.
Fine. You help your friends dig out the big hole even more. It's hard work, and eventually Polly takes a minute to relax by leaning on the lever.
Khalid in the chat says, "Hey Reese, when I heard that you're going to MomoCon, I was like, hell yeah, I gotta go now." And he just deleted it.
There are so many messages retracted.
Yeah. Whoa, is there an earthquake?
Nope. You look up to see some things that are similar but legally distinct from Tetris pieces falling from the ceiling. Oh.
Oh, I think we're supposed to arrange these pieces to fit in the hole. It seems so obvious now that I hit the lever anyway, which is my plan from the get-go.
Sure. You, Polly, and Scott arranged the pieces the way they should have been, but the amount dug out accidentally made the hole exactly one piece bigger.
So it's unsolvable now? Ugh, this can't get any worse.
Oh, yes, it can. The door you came from slammed shut, and the room is filled with the ticking of a timer counting down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what do you think happens when that reaches 0?
God, who knows? Death? Death 2? Super death? Something even worse than sequel to death? Sarah, can you do something, do that thing where you solve problems in an unexpected way before we succumb to a horrible fate? The sooner the better. It's time to put your yoga skills to use. Do the missing piece, asana. Access the shop menu and see if this dungeon sells tips for puzzles, or skip this level option. Yoga.
Ah, yes, those incredible yoga skills that you've definitely always had. You close your eyes and recall your training. You attended the wealthy white women monastery, where you achieved peace and enlightenment for 4 easy payments.
A lot of money. Well, we had already paid it, so it's not gonna.
True, 5,000. You spent your days on far-off mystical lands of the West Coast, doing asanas and perfecting your technique at ordering a chai latte. There, your yoga master, a man founded the WWWM.
Whatever.
Yeah, after realizing that wealthy white women would spend any amount to glimpse enlightenment, gave you a pearl of wisdom. If you can't find the missing piece, consider that you are the missing piece. Namaste, or whatever. Back then, you thought it was just a vapid, vaguely inspirational colloquialism. And honestly, it probably was. But now, you're...
Chakras.
all these words are hard. Have a line. I'm an engineer. We can't even spell. And all his teachings make sense, or so you want to believe, for the amount of money you paid for them. You take a deep breath, stretch to your fullest height, and assume the missing piece asana. Holy shit! You are not nearly as flexible as you used to be. Your tendons feel like they're about to snap.
Whoa!
Whoa, check it out. Sarah will perfectly fit in the slot now.
Huh?
Damn, let's go ahead and shove her in the empty slot so we can stop hearing her screams of pain.
Polly and Scott insert you in the empty slot before you get too many serious cramps, though you still lose -2 stamina.
Shit.
But thankfully, the timer stops and the puzzle is solved. You guys escape the level and gain +2 mind.
Alright, we're gonna need to work on stamina, babe.
No, I want to have sex. Time to stop and rest.
We need-
Oh, we'll get stamina.
So many
Hopefully.
choices.
Finally, a place to rest. Even this spectral booty needs to do some sitting after so much shaking.
The guide says are several rest stops like this. We should be able to reach one like once a week after visiting our 4 locations or so.
Let's go, Scott.
That sounds good. Let's go chill on those benches, Scott.
As your friends leave, you realize you don't want to rest because you're utterly addicted to making choices all the time. And this rest stop is no different. You quickly assess the 5 things you can check out around here. But beware, the exception of the car, each choice can only accommodate 1 player. It's first come, first serve. Now go and see what the different spots do.
So there's rest area, there's info, there's bus stop, there's noodle stand, there's car. Maybe click on them while they tell you what they do, or are you too afraid to do it?
No, I mean, I'm just making my choice. I'm gonna,
Because I'm just thinking, like, because it was like, oh, figure out what each of these things do. I don't know if you click on them, if it tells you, and then you can decide.
Yeah. What was the left bumper?
That
Doesn't-
was to pull up like a menu or something. Like Destinations. Okay, so it's... Okay, so like this is for when you want to play the game multiple times. It'll... Each resource is aligned with a different destination. So we don't even know anything yet because this is our first time playing the game.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
But so far, we're gonna go to the hype destination.
This has 2 spots.
I guess because it did say like a lot of these are just like first come first serve, like for the one person.
Yeah.
But it seems like the car we can do it together.
I'm going to the noodle stand.
Okay, let's get recharged.
Oh, I choose rest area.
Let's
Later
see
that
what the
night.
comfiest spot is.
Welcome to the bartering stand, where you can barter with little trinkets and manage your resources a bit.
Okay.
Oh, fine. Each trinket is tied to a resource. You'll lose the resource tied to the trinket you give away and gain the resource tied to the trinket you take. Also, Noodles is here, but I don't know if that's a good thing.
Welcome to Noodles Trash Buffet.
You did the Stitch voice.
Howdy! Still got all those pesky rolly possessions, huh? Why not trade them to me for some of the weird crap I've got? Nothing matters anyway. How was that?
Good. Alright. So, someone else's credit card.
Money.
Scott Snacks.
I want snacks.
Well, okay, so I think this is... You're choosing one to trade for a thing that he has.
Oh.
Gas canister,
Oh.
Scott Snacks,
Well, this is someone
credit
else's
card,
thing.
How to Road Trip the book.
Well,
I love that that book's shaped like a car.
right.
Ben in the chest says, Noodles can't stand.
How to Road Trip the book?
Yeah, I feel like that's, out of all of these things, the most...
Important?
I will say it's the least consequential. We can figure things out on the road
An
trip.
bounty hunter contract? Donation to Noodles charity. Emergency goat blood?
Or delicious salad.
I'm hungry. I'm always hungry.
Yeah.
Maybe this will build our stamina.
Existence is pain.
Hey! Hey! What did we lose? Mind?
Oh wait,
I think we lost mind.
No, you gained...
We
No,
gained...
you gained stamina. Because it's at 8 now. It was at 6 earlier.
I know, but... but didn't mind go down?
I don't know. I think that's been at 8.
Enjoy your purchase. And remember the first rule of Shop Club. No refunds?
You will come to
Oh,
my
it's actually never wear underwear on Wednesdays, but that's a good rule too. Guess what day it is?
It's Wednesday.
For some leg stretching.
Well, Sarah,
Matron.
before you can continue, it's the rule on Wednesday. I'm not wearing any. Just kidding.
Alright, you read. You're the narrator.
Welcome to the benches, where you can relax and talk with either Polly or Scott. The conversations you can hold with them are a chill narrative treat with no choices to be made. If you have enough conversations, you might score a date and... What?! Also, I'm not having a conversation with Polly or Scott. You'll activate the chaotic energy passive effect, which will remain active for the following week. What does it do exactly? Find out for yourselves.
I made a good choice.
Now go make some small talk. Damn it.
Molly or Scott.
Well, I know who I'm going for, but I don't know who you're going for.
Hey chat, Polly or Scott?
For her.
Regarding me, who should I talk to? / potentially date.
Would you actually?
No one votes Polly.
Would you actually try and take away my true love?
Oh, Ben says Polly. I think Polly's winning.
I vote Scott.
Polly again?
No, I voted Scott! Shit!
Kevin says Polly. Alright. Talk about her favorite books, her after party adventure.
Party!
Yes! After parties kick serious ass. The sun starts rising, then all the creatures of the night start looking for a haven.
So one of us is going to be disappointed because we're both fighting over the same person.
You're super drunk, or high, or neither, or both, wandering directionlessly as, in search of an after party.
How'd you find one, though?
There's no trick to it. You either know someone who has a place, or you just go with the flow. Like, literally, once I was working after leaving a nightclub, and it was like 6 a.m., and I was quite drunk, not paying much attention to anything but what I had in front of me. Suddenly, a random door opened. Nothing that strange, just some people that were in front of me entering their house, and so I did too. I had no plan. I just saw a door open and assumed I was going there too, not realizing I didn't know any of these people. It happened to be an after party. When they realized I was sort of a party stowaway, they just welcomed me.
No way!
Imagine that. Of course, what I did was dumb as fuck. Entering random houses should always be a no-no. But I guess sometimes you get lucky and strangers end up being actually nice. We partied till noon and forged an actual nice lasting friendship. And those strangers ended up being my good party buds, Summer, Macarena, and Cheese.
Oh.
Whoa, friendship origin story. Right? Well, party nights can truly be full of wonders. Join me sometime and I'll show you.
Good idea.
Sounds like a plan.
Polly spends the rest of the night sharing cool after-party anecdotes with you. She surely lived after life to the fullest.
Chaotic energy. Wherever the prank masters go, hijinks ensue. You can handle the consequences of their mess. Next week, all resource gains and losses from events are increased by 1. That could be very good or very bad.
All right.
Get ready to take on the road.
Damn it.
Alright, that's our destination progress. We're definitely going towards hype.
Do we have to do each of them? You think?
I think
In one
Why
game?
aren't you on the driver's seat?
no. I think each playthrough
Oh, okay.
you go to a different destination based on your highest.
Well, where are we going now?
Either the farm or the ranch. How tough. I think
What does that say? Embrace your inner horse girl?
yeah.
I
I
mean-
think I'm gonna go for a ranch over the farm.
Milo Punch. You didn't read any of
No,
them.
I'm just gonna let our chatters read it.
Sunshine, open fields of rolling wheat and pounding hooves. This is truly a horse's paradise.
Horsies!
Science has proven there are 3 key activities to do with horses. Question is, which one are you doing today?
What do you want?
Hey, wait a sec. That event type looks new.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, according to the travel guide, that sign means it's quantities event. They work a lot like exchange events. We always lose and gain equal amounts of resources, and we have to gain which resources are tied to each option. The main difference is the amount of resources that are affected by each option differ. They can be affected a bit, some, or a fucking lot.
Scott, you never swear.
That's how the travel guide phrased it.
Dang, so what's this foul-mouthed travel guide basically says is what we can choose to play it safe or go bonkers. You already know that Mama would choose what Mama would choose, Sarah. This one's up to you, boo. Go for it. Ride the horses. Whisper to the horses. Or worship the horses.
My little pony. Is that what you chose? You all approach the stables, but find they're already full of other people visiting the ranch. Bronies. You're surrounded by young girls in blue jeans and ponytails. Bronies. They're bowing to the horses and filling diaries with horse doodles. You see a familiar ginger
Fuck with us.
you met at summer camp.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck a bus.
Hey there.
Howdy.
Hi, Sawyer.
Whoa, what's with the weird stuff happening back there?
It's this horse girls. They love worshiping the horsies. It's weird, but I sort of get it. Horses are beautiful and gentle, and easier to talk to than people sometimes. I even consider myself a horse girl from time to time.
Oh, really? But I thought, you know.
Yes, for the most part, I prefer using non-gender terms for myself. It's sweet of you to remember. But I don't know, I like to think that horse girl sort of refers to a way of life. Like, something that goes beyond gender.
I am a horse girl.
That's just me, though. It's not one size fits all. It's best to always ask first. Oh, you know what, Sawyer? I might not be a girl or a horse, but I think I might be a horse girl.
Nice. So, are you not joining the horsey worship with the other girls?
Nah, they can get pretty intense. They say worship grants them secret horsey magic or something.
Touchdown!
I'll try it. Now that I'm a horse girl. I'll honor the horsies by playing the basketball game horse with them. I'm sure they'll love to be included. I mean, horses aren't really known for their basketball skills, but sure, knock yourself out.
Celebration twerk.
I'll knit my new equine overlords a beautiful saddle blanket, except I'll knit it with my butt to honor them with my incredible booty.
Ooh, I want to see this.
Okay then, Sarah, are you getting in on this?
Obviously, horses aren't even in the top 5 weirdest things you've ever worshipped. How do you worship them?
Scream horse until your throat gets, hoarse. To show loyalty, kill the horse's natural enemy, Travis Packard. Fucking Travis Packard. Do the horse girl pact complete devotion by braiding your hair and filling 1,000 notebooks with drawings of majestic horses and essays on how much you love them. So, gooder effect, or greatest effect, I guess.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Let's see. I'll go all the way.
You grab some notebooks and get to work. You are an artist, so. You fill thousands of pages with equine doodles, poems, and heartfelt essays about your horsey overlords, Brony. I love horsies, you right? I really, really love horsies. I love them so much. I've loved horsies ever since I stared into the soft, soulful eyes of a friendly horsey and knew that this majestic creature understood my very soul. You should technically be reading this because this is you saying it. Horsies are so pretty, their manes are so shiny, their legs are so strong and supple. I love the way their flanks ripple and undulate as they gallop. I wish I was a horsey. Then I would be free to gallop through the grasslands, one with the wind, and I wouldn't know about taxes or the high expectations my parents put on me.
Yay or
I
nay?
drew this picture of me as a horsey for you. Please, horsies, accept my worship and let's be BFFs. XOXOXO, Sarah. You show the horse girls your work. They're pleased with your offerings and they prepare you for the horsey altar. Your hair is beautifully braided. You're outfitted in jeans, riding boots, and sequin covered jacket. You kneel
Heard of
before.
sequins?
What are they?
They're little shiny things that are on clothes. Hold on. They're like the little discs that reflect light.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You kneel before the horsies, spread out your diaries and your butt cheeks, and kiss their sacred hooves. They love.
Cool. Are you done now? Because we're supposed to get back on the road like hours ago.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, yeah. Only now you do realize you lost -2 height, -1 mind, and -1 stamina because you spent all day fantasizing about being a horse instead of eating or being normal. At least Sarah got +4 magic from the horsies, and thanks for being so obsessed with them. Now we have gas for the car.
That was
My bad. Yep, that's true. But you're reminded that you only need the car because you're not a horse and can't run fast. Your dreams will never come true. Oh well.
Well, I guess I went a little too hard.
You went hard. Okay, we got food, a movie set with 30% more CGI. Doom's Diner, order something if you dare. Well, let's check out the movie set. I didn't even look at the best thing about blah blah blah.
Party bit.
Oh, I got it.
First stop.
Hey,
Hey,
sorry.
Polly, look what time it is.
Oh, fuck yeah. Put the radio on, Jeff.
Welcome back to Convenient Exposition, the radio show where our guests give narratively convenient road trip tips. Mr. Thompson, Mr. McCarthy, what can you tell us about the mysterious resource known as stamina?
Stamina. The fuel for our bodies, yum. Getting stamina up is simple. Eat stuff! Stay hydrated! Get some rest! This is important since arduous activities such as exercising or having intercourse will eat up your stamina. Throwing your food away or using it in ways that don't involve eating it will also lower your stamina.
Cormac, something you said about stamina reminded me of mine.
But I want to have sex.
It takes an experienced road tripper to differentiate how resting raises your stamina, but relaxing raises your mind.
You're spot on, Hunter. A strong, relaxed mind can save you from succumbing to road madness. And what to this day I suspect is an ancient deity preying on mortal psyches. Relaxing and finding enlightenment will keep your mind up, and so will strengthening your brain by learning new things. But if you overtax your brain, you may actually risk lowering your mind. Anything that strains your brain can result in mind loss, from trying to comprehend the incomprehensible to getting in anxiety-induced situations.
You betcha, says the radio host, even thinking a lot for too long, like myself, after this very edifying rumination. Which is why we'll stop this episode right here. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone.
Thompson and McCarthy, am I right?
No, I have no idea what you mean by that, Scott.
Me neither, Polly. Me neither.
Maybe I'm gonna have sex with a hot movie star or something. Everyone at some point wonders what it's like to be a movie star. You still don't know what that's like. You're just a humble road tripper trespassing on a movie set. But this might be the closest you ever get to Hollywood, so make the most of it now. What do? Get an autograph. Pillage the... Oh.
Okay, become extra.
I'm gonna pillage the set buffet. You find a sandwich buffet table and gain +3 stamina. Eating your fill. When you notice a nearby bush, it's a porn set.
Bush?
Sounds like a 70s porn set.
Looks like somebody left a set piece over here. Anyway, you guys think they got an open bar anywhere?
Oh my god.
I am no set piece, it's me, Cameron O'Flage. Fooling you once again with my incredible powers of camouflage.
Close.
Hey, Counselor Flage, what are you doing away from summer camp? Didn't know counselors were allowed to leave campgrounds. Contrary to popular belief, counselors have lives too. I use my amazing disguises to sneak into movie sets and beg for a job and wardrobe.
Hey, the director shouts to you all. Quit standing around, freeloaders. I ordered one of you to make me a sandwich 10 minutes ago.
Not in!
Flodge goes back to impersonating a bush. You make the director a sandwich because you have no spine. The director eats the sandwich and immediately chokes on it and dies. Holy shit! Rats, sighs the producer. That's the third one this year. Well, congrats, kid. You killed him. You get to take its place. You're the director now.
Santa Claus.
Wait, that's all it takes to be a director? Jeff doesn't even have any training or education in filmmaking.
And I don't have any fucks to give about that. Here's the script, Jeff. Decide what movie you want to make and yell at actors until it happens. Wow, pressure's on. What do you take as inspiration for your new movie?
All art comes from suffering. Find inspiration at a terrible time you had to call for pizza and engage in actual muncher interaction with a stranger. Hard workers work hard. Smart workers outsource. Consult the muses.
Wait, so find inspiration in that terrible time you had to call for a pizza and engage in actual monster interaction with a stranger? What does that mean? Oh, it just
Interact
means
with a person.
you had to talk to somebody?
Yeah.
Or,
Elvin says, this was my childhood, not to that extreme, but I was a horse girl.
hard workers work hard, smart workers outsource. Consult the muses.
I had
I'm gonna consult the muses.
2 horse girlfriends. One of them was very hardcore, like had horse folders, horse like everything, and her room and all that stuff. And then there was Brittany, who, when we were growing up, her grandparents lived near a horse riding facility, and she hung out there all the time, and she's very good with horses.
Great plan.
Ooh, good idea. I've got some muses on speed dial. You wouldn't believe how many cloud sound musicians I've met who invoke them on the red.
Polly whips out her phone and makes the call.
Hello.
Calliope, what's up, girl?
Oh my Zeus, is that Polly? I missed you. How's your novel coming along? I sent you my line edits.
I read them and they were super helpful. I'm actually calling for my friend Jeff. He killed the director and inherited his movie. LOL.
Since you're a muse and stuff, do you have any inspiring ideas for what the movie should be about?
Oh, you should make your movie about corgis. I binge watched a ton of viral corgi videos last night. They're so cute and fluffy.
Okay, what should the corgis do with the movie?
I don't know, corgi things? You can put them in funny frog hats. Corgis and frog hats are so cute.
But that isn't really a lot to go on.
It is, trust me. I'm a fucking muse, okay? I can perceive aesthetics or whatever. I know what makes a good movie, and it's corgis. Well, it doesn't make much sense, but at least Calliope's suggestion saves you from having to do any creative thinking of your own. You filmed the most adorable and totally plotless corgi movie of the year, but lose 3 magic. Calling collect. Sorry.
That's
To Mount
We
Olympus.
were alright. We gained a lot of magic in the last.
Alright, 90s action movie city. Or rave in the desert. That's gonna potentially do a number on Stan.
With a rave?
No, the movie action city.
What do you think that one would do?
I don't know, but it says
Oh.
up hype and then potential
Oh?
stamina loss.
Well, we're fine on
This one's
stamina.
Soul
And food?
up, like I think up. Well, do we want to do Action City or Rave?
I'm with you. Do you have a preference? What sounds more fun?
Movie City.
Okay. This is a city ravaged by heists, villains, government corruption, and tough guys doing anything to rescue their daughters. A city like this needs a hero, someone brave, bold, and badass, preferably with a gun and some washboard abs. You're definitely not the hero that the city needs or deserves, but you're here now, so fuck it. What do you want to do in this 90s style action fest?
90s car chases, 90s sudden explosions, already events. Oh, well, we're not going to do the thing that's obviously going to car chases or sudden explosions? Car chases.
You're exploring a bit, dodging bullets and random shootouts, and trying not to get run over by hijacked police cars when you find your friend, Dahlia.
Oh, hey guys, you must be highly specialized posse here to help me at least in the last minute. Just the action movie tropes foretold.
Hiya!
Sure, let's go with that. What's up, girl? You here to conquer something?
Nope, I just stopped here to ask for directions. Then I thought through a series of increasingly unlikely action-packed events, I became the hero the city needs.
Oh.
Right now, I'm trying to deliver these disarm codes to the city hall before the dastardly Dr. Mediocre releases a deadly neurotoxin into the atmosphere.
Uh-oh.
That sounds bad. It is bad, right? Very bad. The only one who can stop him. I'm the only one who can stop him. But there's one problem. My car is parked across the street.
Hey.
So you can cross the street and get your car. Just remember to look both ways and hold adult's hand if you're less than 10 years old or under 4 feet tall. No, you don't understand. In the city, crossing the street is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Watch.
Dahlia
Yeah.
throws a tomato in the street. It's immediately run over by 7 cars in a high-speed chase. Then it spontaneously explodes.
Yeah, I see your point. Pedestrian safety does not seem paramount here.
That's exactly why I need your help. I can't save the city if I'm a muscular blue smear on the highway. What should I do, Sarah? Hire an expert called Professional Chicken. You'll cross the road and maybe finally understand the chicken's elusive reasons to do so. Pray, and then trick God into thinking it's very necessary for you to acquire the power of parting the sea of traffic. This one might attract soul. I just don't want
The top one's gonna detract money.
Yeah. Pray.
Of course, religion! The de facto solution to all of life's insurmountable problems. You start screaming to the heavens for a deity's help.
Boo, stop. You shouldn't invoke the divine without at least giving them, like, a warning text.
If you want a divine intervention, why don't you just ask Zoe? Isn't she an eldritch goddess or something?
That's a great idea. You call Zoe.
Sarah, what's up? I'm halfway through a 10-hour Garfield creepypasta video compilation, so if we could keep this short. Oh, you want eldritch powers? I mean, yeah, I could totally give them to you, but granting mortals infinite cosmic power can have pretty icky consequences. It's an emergency, you say? Okay, but it's a real emergency, or is it a Sarah shenanigans emergency?
I'm calling you out.
Like, this isn't just to fuck someone, is it? I respect the noble pursuit of horniness, but that's not quite an eldritch power scale emergency.
No, I'm not trying to fuck anyone this time. This isn't a dating sim. Dang.
Fine, if you promise this is important, can you remind me of your email?
Yep, Sarah Stanktank6669 at gmail.com.
Is that really your email?
No.
Can I? I'm gonna email that.
I have already regret this. Okay, it's sent. I have to go now. If this all goes south, I wasn't involved, okay?
Takes a few minutes for the email to arrive. Eldritch powers are a beefy attachment. But soon a message titled Power Forbidden Power LOL hits your inbox. Sweet. You use your +3 magic powers to part the sea of cars. You lose -3 soul for abusing Zoe's trust. But you save the city, so the end justifies the means.
Are we there yet? I'm tired.
Alright.
While you choose this, I'm gonna run through it.
Desert Foot, the heart and soul of the desert. Or art exhibition. Is it a paint splatter or clever critique consumerism? You decide. One of this one says money is sad. That one has negatives. This one is positives. So let's go to the art exhibition. Watch, it's gonna make me stop, isn't it? You know what? Sarah's not here, so I'll have to do the voice. Scott, fuck! Turn the radio on. Convenient exposition has started already. We can't miss it.
Roger.
Mr. Thompson, what were you telling us about hype again?
Yes. Let me repeat. Anything that makes you rejoice to your core will get your hype up. That includes laughing out loud, doing thrill-seeking stuff, or going to town, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. That means sex. I like keeping my hype strong and vigorous. That's why I avoid all the stuff that will lower my hype. Like doing boring stuff, mingling with dull or annoying people, or choosing mundane solutions over epic ones. Hey man, speaking of boring stuff, you know what else is boring? Being a good person. But sometimes you need to be if you want to keep your soul up. Oh yeah, why do we need to have souls anyway? Beats me. At least the soul is quite easy to manage. Doing good deeds. Soul up. Being your worst self. Soul down.
So remember, kids, don't underestimate the power of helping strangers while you're on the road. You gotta keep your soul healthy and clean.
Amazing. Simply amazing. Your tips have been extremely helpful and incredibly expositive. You've provided a great tutorial for anyone who aims to have a successful road trip. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone.
Whoa, Polly, I think I've grown as a person.
Yeah, Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy are part of the family from now on.
Nice.
A toast to convenient exposition.
Hooray. I went to the art exhibit. Art is beautiful. Art is emotional. Art is a raw, unfiltered exploration of the monster condition.
Interesting, I think.
Is that a nude? Art is apparently painting a white stripe on a blue canvas and charging $40 million for it. It's time to get cultured. What do you do at the art exhibition? Display your own art.
Interpret the art or attend an artist's Q&A.
I want to display my own art. You tell your friends that you intend to display some of your own artwork at this exhibition.
Ooh, sounds fun. And look, they even hung up a blank canvas for people to draw on.
Greetings, my friends.
Hello, friends. You are also admiring Vincenzo Spinelli's piece, Bianco e Nient'altro. This is an all-white portrait, was his last great work before he died. What'd he die of? Boredom?
Celebration twerk.
Looks like old Polly and friends are gonna have to put the twerk in artwork.
Yeah, let's draw something fun on that boring canvas.
What? You can't draw on Spinelli's masterpiece. It'd be a crime against art, and also against the actual law. Don't worry, Liam. Our art will be hella legit. We'll even do our drawings on paper first and pick the best one. Well, I'm not going to stand by and let you deface an art piece. Not without my input anyway. Give me a marker.
You all take a moment to create your drawings and take turns showing them off.
Behold,
Feast your
true
eyes,
art.
plebeians. A blank page inspired by Bianco di Nient'altro. It's an expression of ennui in an increasingly consumerist.
Lame.
Ugh, Liam's disqualified for being boring. Jeff, what'd you draw?
You drew Keith Bloodclaw, your warrior cat's OC, which quickly gets disqualified for having excessive abs.
It's okay, Boo. You can still make a mark on the art world by choosing which piece should be exhibited, mine or Scott's.
Always hug your friends.
Or Polly's piece, which is Scream, but reimagined with butts.
Well, Polly's gonna get my, Polly translates her drawing to the museum wall. Immediately, art snobs are falling all over it to discuss its melancholy color palette and abundance of absolute dump truck ass. Madame Geist?
Yeah.
Says one art critic. Can you explain what inspired you to choose derrieres as the main focus of this piece?
Well, I was going to do a piece based on The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot and the feelings of oppression and isolation it evokes. But then I got bored and started thinking about butts, and the rest kind of speaks for itself.
Hard not to think about butts.
I can't believe you destroyed a masterpiece with a stupid butt. Vincenzo Spinelli is probably rolling in his grave.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. In fact, Madame Geist understood my art better than anyone. The art critic removes his fake mustache and giant beret to reveal
Vincenzo Spinelli, but you're supposed to be dead.
Nay, I guess I should give him like an accent, huh?
Sure.
I merely faked my own death for tax evasion purposes. I came by to visit my old piece, but it seems a rival artist has already laid claim to it. And according to the high art rules, if a rival artist covers your art with a superior piece, you must accept defeat and allow its display. Well done, madame.
But that's ridiculous. Why have I never heard of these high art rules?
Well, if you haven't, then that only proves that you're not a true artist, like your friend.
Oh, well, I guess not. Polly, I never thought I'd say this, but I was wrong about an art thing. I'm sorry. What? Sorry, I haven't really been listening. I was thinking about butts again.
Good.
Classic.
Butts.
Oh, Polly, you admire her butt think piece, gaining +3 hype from its luscious curves, but the haunting nature of the rest of the painting still -3 hype from you.
Okay, we're getting pretty low on mine.
Yeah, we are.
So many places to go.
It's my turn.
Bowden says I has arrived.
Hello, Bowden.
Welcome boating. Okay, so last time I sat at the rest area and that was pretty good. There's info, and then there's the bus station. You did the noodle stand.
I did the noodle stand.
I'm kind of curious about the car.
Okay.
No beds here? Crap.
You choose what you want to do. You want to do the rest area?
Yeah.
Let's get recharged.
The car is where you can manage your road trip by accessing one of two mini boosts. You can choose to be a careful planner and gain +1 of your lowest resource and lose -1 of your highest resource. Okay. Or you can be a risky traveler and gain +1 of your highest resource at the cost of -1 of your lowest. Dangerous. Okay.
No, I don't want to do that.
So what's it gonna be, champ?
Cautious planner.
Okay.
Time to chill out.
So,
Okay, so this is
hey chat, who do you want me to talk to?
Scott or Polly.
Scott or Polly? Who do you think?
Everyone's gonna vote for Scott now because I did Polly. Or people will just want to talk to Polly.
Too bad. I don't care what anyone's gonna say.
Kevin says Scott.
What?
Talk about her toilet wine or being a ghost.
Toilet wine?
Yeah.
I just need to know what that means. Why do I look so brooding in this picture?
Because you're like the cool guy.
I don't mean to be. I want to know about your toilet wine.
Yes, my precious toilet wine. I remember when I first saw a video online on how to brew a toilet wine. I was like, you can make your own booze?
Yeah.
I was game. I've worked on a recipe for a long time now. It combines all the things I like, understanding chemistry, sort of, cooking, and getting drunk.
Winemaking does sound like a good match for you.
I've iterated so much on my recipe. According to my clientele, the product has gone through a great evolutions. From non-edible to hideous, then to terrible. I still remember the day I started to get comments like, this is fucking weird tasting.
Nice.
Nice. Definitely better than non-edible, hideous, or terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally sit proudly over an average, I don't know, I guess it could be worse. The sky's the limit, baby. I will get there one day. You'll see Polly's toilet wine paired with delicacies served by expert sommeliers on the highest end restaurants all over the world.
Nice.
I'll toast to that.
Oh.
Want to know a secret? These days, I don't even make my wine in the toilet anymore. I started making it in the bath. It makes more sense, really. The wine ends up tasting better than when brewed in the toilet. At first, I wondered if I wasn't portraying the essence of the brand. But this way, I can even take baths in the wine myself. It's fucking relaxing. I just hope people don't mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people will be cool about it.
Yep.
Fingers crossed. In any case, thanks for listening, Boo. Let me treat you to a glass of my delicious toilet wine sometime.
Naughty.
You may pick up some notes of Polly's booty while savoring it.
I hope so.
I kind of like it.
I wouldn't mind. Okay.
Alright.
So there's our mind is still low.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, where do we go from here?
Okay.
Pet contest or observatory?
I've already been to a UFO place, so let's see what's at the pet. Wait. So this says, what is that one?
Potential hype game.
Let's do it. Nobody gets hot.
Cartoons in the Jets.
You're surrounded by pets of the highest pedigree, here to prove that they're the best of the domesticated animal kingdom. But you've got a pretty impressive good boy of your own who's ready to compete. Scott could win this thing easy peasy. It might be his first and only chance to actually outsmart his competition. The only question that remains is what category you want to enter him in.
Talents, obstacle course, or category looks. Talents.
I'm just trying to think of these. feel like obstacle course may take mind.
Yeah.
Or maybe it would just take stamina. Actually. You know? I'm gonna risk it. You enter Scott into the pet contest. He's very excited about it.
Do it.
This will be fun. I need to transform first. Polly, you still got that picture of a full moon?
Nice.
Oh, I've got a full moon, alright. Peep these cheeks.
Oh my god, wait, is she mooning him?
I guess.
Polly moons you all with her bare butt. Why isn't it showing us this?
Whoa, that really worked. I'm just messing around. The magic rules of this world make no sense.
Woof, woof, woof.
Wolf Scott is ready to dominate competition. Who Wolf Scott need to eat?
I don't think eating his other competitors is part of the deal, buddy. According to these flyers, there are actually several different obstacle courses we can choose to compete in. These obstacle courses will engage your pet's muscles and agility,
Wolf Scott have muscles.
along with wits, grit, charisma, bureaucratic expertise, and ironclad moral code of full of understanding of life and death.
Are those other muscles?
Never mind, dang. There's gotta be at least one obstacle course here we can win. And if not, at least one that'll be very entertaining to lose. Jeff, which obstacle course should we enter?
Trolley course, your pet will be thrown into impossible moral conundrums. The social climbing course, overcome social obstacles to be accepted in high society. Permit course, be ready to get stressed from jumping through several bureaucratic hoops. Well, okay, so the first and the third one seems like they would do mind stuff.
Well,
Like all of them.
moral conundrums would involve the soul,
Okay,
I would think.
okay.
Which her soul's not that great either.
But at least
But we could gain soul if we do it good.
yeah. Wolf Scott might make that hard though.
Let's go for it.
Woof, woof, woof.
Okay, trolley shout fun. Wolf Scott like cars and trains. What go wrong?
Smash cut to you three screaming in pure stress while a trolley barrels down the track towards several defenseless people.
What do Polly pull lever?
Shit, I don't know. There's no easy answer. That's why it's a moral conundrum. You can change courses and hit one guy, saving 5 people, but consciously killing one, or you can do nothing and let 5 people die due to your inaction. Wolf Scott, do you believe in action equals culpability? Do you believe saving 5 lives is worth sparing 1? Choose something, Scott! Kill 1 guy or kill 5 guys!
Wolf Scott is not so good with numbers. 5 is more than 1, right?
Afterwards, Scott's back to his normal self. Oh. And you all are reflecting on your choices after losing -3 soul from manslaughter. That was rough. Oh.
That was rough, but the trolley problem was still exciting on its own, adrenaline pumping, stress-inducing way. So at least we get 3 hype.
We're almost to the hype destination.
Yeah.
So.
I guess, but bro, ethics are hard. How are the other pets doing?
You check the obstacle course to see an orange cat is competing next. It's riding in the trolley and chooses to run over the 5 people. Then the cat reverses the trolley to go back and hit the remaining person on the other tracks. Cats, am I right?
I've got a good feeling
Scott
about
says,
this.
no, don't kill 5 guys. Their Cajun fries are amazing.
Ah, but they're too expensive.
Troll gas station. Okay. Or monster truck deathmatch. But these, I think the purple one's mine.
Well, what does the other one say? It.
Hype and money and mystery.
But if we get enough hype, we're at our destination.
Yeah, I'm just worried about losing too much mind or soul. Because if we run out of the resource, we failed the road trip. Alright, we're a monster truck deathmatch.
No, that's a good question. Wouldn't they just be trucks in the monster realm? Nothing says fun like two huge trucks on huge wheels wrecking the shit out of each other.
It's like trucks.
Have these guys ever been to a monster truck show? That's not what happens. The stands are
Maybe the monster world is different.
true. The stands are filled with cheering, hooting fans ready to see some vehicular carnage. I mean, it sounds like a night of destruction. As for you and your friends, you're ready to
Watch the show, take a joyride, pose as food vendors. Or joyride.
Your plan to drive a truck in the monster truck deathmatch is going well until security says you can't drive a truck in the monster truck deathmatch.
What do you mean we don't have security clearance? Don't you know who I am?
No, I don't. That's why I'm not letting you inside.
But I'm the Turkmenistan's worldwide monster truck deathmatch champion 3 years in the running.
Oh shit, are you serious? We're so sorry we didn't know you were coming today.
I'll let it slide for now, gentlemen, but the Turkmenistani emperor will hear about this.
Wow, Turkmenistan has an emperor now? Times sure change. The security guards let the Turkmenistani champion, Polly, and her hype squad, you and Scott, into the arena.
We did it again.
I can't believe that worked. Let's ride, gang.
Bros.
We still have a problem, bros. These trucks are way too tall to climb into.
Fuck, you're right. Stupid monster truck engineers only cared about how high they could make their trucks and not how they should have.
Polly, if we're getting in, we need to do it quick. The crowd's getting restless.
What's happening? Someone better figure out how to drive that car quick or I'm gonna get real pissy and restless.
Shit, it's true. You need to think of a way to get in that car.
This is why God invented giraffes, probably. I don't know. Conjure a giraffe transcends the sense of self until space makes no sense anymore. You are everything and you are everywhere. Therefore, you're already inside the monster.
I would say to not do that one.
Yeah.
And we do have plenty of magic, so I would say it's probably safest to do the giraffe.
Oh, why are Scott and his friends drawing pictures in the mud of the monster truck instead of just driving the monster truck? Dumb.
Holy shitballs, I think they're attempting the forbidden giraffe transmutation.
The what? Is that a new sports strategy or something?
No, bro, it's alchemy. Scott and his friends are drawing the alchemical symbols to summon a giraffe. But it's so risky with the law of equivalent exchange, they'll have to sacrifice something to create such a complex creature.
Damn, bro. How'd you know all that?
I'm into alchemy. You know, I do other stuff besides standing and wearing a football helmet, right?
While the wolf pack bickers, you guys have finally completed your summoning circle from the fabric of the universe. You slowly begin assembling the giraffe. The giraffe's giant skeleton spawns from nothingness. The bones, then slowly coated with bloody, sinuous, throbbing muscle and flesh. A horribly anguished, bleeding cry fills the arena as the giraffe is conjured from this dark realm into your reality. You begin to understand why nobody knows what a giraffe sounds like. It's too painful to notice.
Ugh, so finally summoned? That was a huge bummer.
Sorry we subjected you to so much pain and misery, giraffe bro. Would taking a joyride in a monster truck make up for it?
The giraffe lets out a horrible bleat that you take to mean yes please. He ferries you up to the truck bed and then climbs in himself. You gain +3 hype competing in the monster truck deathmatch. Oh, now who's going to break? Unfortunately, you lose -3 magic due to that whole law of equivalent exchange bullshit. Oof.
Okay.
Oh, missile team.
Oh, I thought it was 20. Hype is 25. Okay, my bad. Space Station, the final frontier. Shopping mall.
That there's potential to lose soul, which is our lowest resource.
But it's space.
Anthony in the chat says hi.
Hello. There's space though.
Yeah, I mean, the UFO thing.
That's true. Shopping mall it is. Terrible gas mileage. Alright, the shopping mall. It's a place where you can sort of shop online, but like offline.
Hey, look who's there.
You can feel young again by reviving good old ways of having fun at the mall.
The cat
Is this good?
Arcade.
Is that good or bad?
Good. Arcade. Pizza parlor. Shop.
Why is it good?
Because people get the rebel in my main voice.
Ah, yes. Shoplifting. Pizza parlor. Oh, I have to do the pizza parlor. Yeah. You're looking for the food court when you see your friend Valerie sitting on the center fountain and texting. She looks up and smiles at you.
Stranger.
Hey guys, long time no see. What brings you to the mall?
May's back.
Hi, Val. We're on a road trip and stopped by to get some lunch. Where's the best place to eat around here?
Bad question. All the food here is garbage, but I can take you to the least garbage food they serve.
Welcome to Pozzo's Pizza, where every slice is sliced with love. Except we're fresh out of love, so we've been slicing it with the pocket knife that the chef uses to cut cocaine.
Is the Coke on the menu? Hey Sadie, I don't know if you still worked here. How have things been?
Oh, you know, it's been a lot of this.
Sarah's just on a roller coaster of voices right now.
When are you gonna quit, girl? You should ditch the greasy smock and start hustling with me. And I earn twice as much selling junk in my classmates as I did working at Pozzo's.
Thanks for the offer, but I don't mind it here. We both know the night manager would be useless without me.
Suit yourself. Anyway, I have a calzone triple fried with extra anchovies and bell peppers under the cheese and a sauce of milk to drink.
Valerie, as usual, coming right up. What about you guys?
Oh, I got it.
I want Scott's usual, whatever that is.
Is the Coke on the menu?
Dang, if you're buying Coke, we definitely won't have enough money to get any food for me.
Don't worry, I know all about that minimum wage life. We're running 2 price discounts today. Want to use one of them?
Alright, let's see. Get a free pizza if you attend the opening show of the manager's conceptual theater piece. Buy 1 pizza, pay for 2. Well, that second one's dumb. So we'll get the free pizza.
Yeah.
But will this, here's the thing. Will this drain something we need? Is this gonna drain our mind? No, this, you know, it'll probably drain hype. I bet.
Maybe.
It's probably gonna be boring.
Yeah. Let's try it.
I mean, this saves us money if we do this, and it gains us stamina. But hype is really what we're trying to build. This will cost us money.
Let's just do a first option.
All right.
Wow, really? Dang, guess you'd do anything for free pizza. I'll let my manager know.
Well, you chose this. You're led to the alley behind the mall where several pizza boxes have been stacked up to create a makeshift stage.
Behold, I am the face of greed. I demand money because I don't get paid enough for this shit.
The Pozzo's manager comes out next. Behold, he screeches. I am the face of wrath. Tremble before my bloody visage.
Just give up.
Dude, all you do is smear pizza sauce all over your face. It's too watery to even look like blood.
Behold, the manager screams, holding a hand mirror up to Valerie. Here stands the face of consumerism.
Get that mirror out of my face. I'm not declawed, motherfucker, and I will prove it.
The next 3 hours are filled with the manager screaming at a mannequin covered in melted mozzarella about the lie of meritocracy. There are a few other patrons here, also bored to tears. You here for the free pizza? You whisper to an old man.
I think it was at one point, but now he's asleep with a slice of pizza hanging out of his mouth. Or he's dead. I don't know.
If he's dead, do you think he'll miss that pizza slice?
You gain +3 stamina, you lose -3 hype. Yeah, who knows?
Buckle up. Here we go.
Here we go.
I just feel like we should really focus on that hype.
Low
Oh!
budget reptile show.
Okay.
Or end of the world summit. I think I'm gonna do the reptile show.
Okay. Welcome to the Reptile Variety Show. Meet the cold-blooded critters with a passion for the stage.
Let's get some popcorn.
There are a few performances scheduled for the day. Which show do you want to see?
Charming snakes. Crocodile, but it's a stage musician. Improv iguanas.
So, is the improv one saying it's boring?
Yeah, I think so.
Charming snakes helps the soul.
Yeah, we need that.
So, but will charming snakes hurt the mind? No, that should be magic. Possibly. Well, your call.
I'm doing charming snakes.
You settle in to watch the snake charming show, but when they bring out the snakes, they don't bring any charmers. Odd. We're using magic. When then the sensual music starts and two uncomfortably hot snakes wow, slither seductively out of their barrels. Okay. Sup? Oh.
You can do.
No, it's all you.
I can do the other.
Okay. Sup, my suave. No. I need to do this. I need to voice this like I'm Gopher from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh god, you're gonna hurt my ears.
Sup, my suave companions. I see we've got some new faces in the audience. What's your name, doll?
Poltergeist, age 22-ish, sex, yes please, location, top, bottom, wherever you want me, baby.
And who's this strong, muscular specimen? I'd like to sink my fingers into your necklace.
Hello!
I'm Scott, and gotta say, the way you're wrapping around my waist is making me think about snakes in a way I've never had before. You guys are just so charming. That's a star.
Please, won't you join us backstage? We've got some delicious, full-bodied refreshments waiting for you.
Oh boy, I love being wined and dined.
You'll be wined and dined, alright. Wined and dined upon. These snakes are trying to seduce and consume you.
Sarah, are you sure you aren't just jealous of our hot snake boyfriends? I'm sure they could introduce you to one of their hot snake friends.
Pass, or no, definitely pass.
You need to stop Polly and Scott from throwing themselves at these reptilian Romeos before they get hurt.
Take a long, safe road and bring out the solution nature created for charming snakes, deprogramming mongooses.
Oh.
Submit them to the ultimate relationship challenge, going on a 3-day cruise together. Cruise?
Sure. It's probably just money. Soon you're all aboard Sailor Shrimp's barge to Augusta, Maine. It's hot, it's noisy, it's full of bitchy tourists, and it's expensive. The perfect breakup cocktail.
Huh? So this is a cruise, huh? Aren't these things supposed to be fun?
Ahoy, passengers, says a man in a cheesy calamari costume. I'm Sailor Shrimp, your happy cruise guide. Who's ready for shuffleboard?
Kill me. Kill me again. Bring me back to life and kill me again. I'd rather do that than play shuffleboard.
Cheer up, Buttercup. There's tons of activities aboard Sailor Shrimp's barge. We've got karaoke, trivial pursuit, swimming in a crowded pool mere feet from the ocean.
The only activity I'm interested in is the bar. Let's go.
Holly, I've been meaning to talk to you about your drinking. I'm worried it's bad for your health, and also, I don't like to eat a fatty liver.
I am done with you telling me what to drink, what to eat, and what to practice fitting my head into your unhinged jaw. And when do we get to do something I want to do?
Ahoy, it's Sailor Shrimp again here. I need to assign you this screaming child. The deck's full of them. We don't know who's, and they keep falling overboard. Can you make sure this one doesn't die? Awesome sauce.
Hey,
Sure. Hey, little bro, wanna see how many erasers I can stuff up my nose?
You're not seriously keeping the little crotch goblin, are you? Let's just eat him.
No way, I admit I've been misleading on my stance on eating people throughout our relationship, but only Wolf Scott's into that. Me and Scott loves kids. I want some of my own someday. Do you not want that?
Ahoy again, says Sailor Shrimp, King of not reading the room. Ready for your mandatory sailor swim barge family photo. Say shellfish! Your friends break up with their snake boyfriends and swim back to shore that night. You gain +3 soul for saving them, but lost -3 money buying cruise tickets.
Choose what you want to do, boo. The car was kind of like nothing. So.
I'm kind of thinking that.
I mean, it did up at least one tick on our lowest thing.
Yeah.
So the only thing we haven't done yet
Info
is
and
info
bus.
and bus. So do you want to take one of those and I can take the other?
God. But I want to.
Okay, well you can do the rest area if you want, and then I'm gonna go to the bus or info.
But do you feel like I'm moving in on your girl?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
Well, I do. Let's talk to Scott this time, though.
Pick. I'm gonna do the bus.
No beds here? Crap.
All right.
Scott or Polly?
Scott. Oops.
Party etiquette, her search for an apartment.
Tell me about party etiquette, Polly.
Yes, parties. They seem so random and carefree, yet they're full of unwritten rules. There's so many to list in one go, but I'd say a lot of them are basically boiled down to applying some common sense. And they could really be important, especially if you happen to be a special guest.
What?
Huh?
Special guests are party people and creatures of the night. No one knows how they got to the party. Maybe they're a friend of a friend of a friend, or somebody who heard about the party from someone who's not even there. Sometimes a special guest could be a total stranger who sort of joined you while they were getting to an after party. It's random people you choose to open your doors to, basically. If one night you find yourself being a special guest in someone's party, please behave. If some special guests ends up being lifelong friends, some end up being one-night friendships, and some end up being a general nuisance. One time at an after party, we had someone I've never seen before asking if he could lick my feet. He was polite about it at least, but still creepy. At some point, he threw his underwear off the balcony. To this day, I have no idea what that plan was there. Maybe a bold, now there's no going back in his nakedness? I don't know.
Yikes.
Big X.
Yeah, and it should be so easy. If a stranger invites you to their home for an after party, maybe don't be a dick. If you can do that, chances are you're already following a party etiquette. Dang.
Party time!
Anyway, don't you worry. You and me can go to a partying soon, and afterwards I can properly introduce you to an after party culture, yeah?
It's a date!
Polly spends the rest of sitting time for her favorite party rules. Some are pretty obvious, but some are quite surprising. Surely you could, you know them now.
Time for some
Okay, we learned. This is the bus stop. You can either check for hitchhikers to pick up or have a conversation with one that's already riding with you. Conversations are a chill narrative treat with no choices to be made. If you hold enough conversations with the same hitchhiker, you might score a date ending. Additionally, each time someone interacts with a hitchhiker, their passive effect is triggered. As you play, you'll learn what each character's passive effect does. Exciting! You can only have one hitchhiker at a time. If you pick up a new one, any prior hitchhiker will leave into the dark of the night. Oh.
Vera or Leanne? Vera. You invite Vera to join your road trip.
Whoa.
This car is
Fine,
not
I'll
up to
come. My
standards,
stupid chauffeur
but
is running
I
late
guess it'll
anyway.
do.
Let's go now. I'm already 2.5 minutes behind schedule. Shady business. Vera always has some scheme going on. She brings some extra dough for the trip, but better not to ask too many questions. Next week, every turn, you'll gain money and lose soul.
Ooh.
Get ready to take on the road.
Uh-oh. That seems bad. Is that both of us, you think?
Yeah, we're together.
Alright, what do we got? National Park.
Ooh.
rodeo. Oh.
Oh, that's strenuous, it seems. National park.
Yeah, but it could be good for. What's the
Minus
purple one?
stamina and
Soul? No, not soul.
mine.
Mine? Oh, we can't risk mine. Why is the national park such a bitch? Alright, we'll hype it up. Will we get to see the reverse cowgirl you told me about? Rodeos are an exciting celebration of all the best parts of cowboy culture. Horseback riding, calf tying, steer wrestling, and eating obscene amounts of pulled
Oh,
pork.
this is me. Has my name in it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Is that what you would have chosen?
Yeah. Rodeo clowns, lasso tricks, bucking bulls. Clowns.
You and your friends sit down to watch the rodeo clowns. They do funny dances and flips, and one runs around on a barrel to entertain the bulls. Then the clowns ask for a volunteer from the audience. An excited man runs up. He does a jig and accidentally kicks his boot into the bull's face. The bull has had enough of this shit and absolutely gores the volunteer with his horns. We're going to give that bull a break, say the rodeo clowns. It looks like we need a new volunteer now. Don't be scared.
Nice.
Hey, my friend Sarah wants to volunteer.
I never said that. Thanks, Polly. You got this, bro. I'll cheer you on.
Go team!
B-U-L-L. That other guy didn't do so well, but you will. Go, Sarah.
Well, you came on this road trip to experience new things, and entertaining a pissed off bull is certainly a new for you. You head to the stage. Now, to bring out our next bull, say the clowns. You know him, you love him, you may have even fucked him. It's Morty the Minotaur! Whoa, Sarah.
A new challenger approaches.
Wait, you're entertaining Morty? Why is he even working at the rodeo?
To make money, obviously, my utterly muscular pre-workout smoothies don't pay for themselves. Also, my ass looks great in these chaps. It'd be a crime not to have an excuse to wear them every day.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, Sarah, are you ready to amuse me with your antics? If not, prepare to be penetrated in a bad way.
Oh. Fuck. Morty could bench press 10 of you and pick his teeth with your bones. Your one shot at surviving this has given him a good show.
Time to squeeze your brain in search of good jokes. Go full stand-up by performing a 1-hour special around a topic Morty can relate to, having the biggest dick energy. Go back to basics. Make Morty laugh by intensely ticking his marble-like abs for a full hour.
Well, one of these seems to involve the mind. I think the bottom one is going to be a stamina. We have that to spare. So.
You want to tickle the bull, do you? I'm in. Tickling is the pinnacle of physical comedy, and if there's two things I love, it's laughing and getting physical.
That ass!
So what sort of tickling are you into? The Duhini method? Raspberries on the tummy? Are you pteronphiliac? I don't know what that is.
Why not all of the above? You start hardcore tickling Morty's sides.
Oh, okay, we're just getting right to it. I'm actually ticklish there.
Not.
Not actually ticklish there. Go to the left a bit more. Okay, now you're too far left. Try back to the right. Oh God, you found it! Aha! Stop, I can't take it.
Morty accidentally kicks you hard in the hip. The crack can be heard for miles.
Oh shit, totally my bad, dude. You signed the rodeo clown anti-lawsuit contract, right? Actually, it's okay. I already dislocated that hip in a previous misadventure. You accidentally kicked it back into place. Oh, then by all means, let's continue the tickle torture.
You sure will. You amp things up by tickling Morty with things other than your hands.
Oh, the feather wand! The bucket of fire ants, how exotic!
That's so fucking weird. I want in.
Polygas joins the fray. The tag team tickle, my ultimate weakness.
You're positively tickled that this went so well. You lost -4 stamina and all that physicality, but you earned +4 height. Good job, Sarah.
Money up.
Sure.
That's alright. That's alright. Now it's my turn.
Regular gas station.
Cheap motel.
Mysterious.
This one gets us soul and money. And this one's just a mystery.
Yeah. Well, do you want to try and gain some soul?
I haven't been to a gas station, I don't think. Have we? Let's check it out. Gas stations are overpriced, full of pollutants, and their dirty bathrooms seem to invent new diseases every day. But they're a necessary evil if you want to make your car move. Welcome to the road trip life. So what do?
Use the restroom, go to the shop, fill the car's tank.
Let's use the restroom. You're sitting in your stall getting all your farts out when there's a knot coming from the stall to your left.
Hey, I hate to bother you, but I need some toilet paper. Wouldn't normally do this, but it's a funny story.
Is the funny story that you ran out of toilet paper?
Hey, good kiss. Can I have some?
You give him a wad of toilet paper and he leaves you alone for about 30 seconds.
Hey, buddy. So funny story. I went to light a cigarette and dropped my lighter in the toilet. Could I bum a light?
You pass him a lighter and hope that'll be the end of it. It isn't.
Hey there, old buddy, old pal. Still there, huh? Must be a big shit. So can I borrow an umbrella? It's a funny story. I think it's gonna rain later today, but I left my umbrella at home. Oh, and hey, do you think you could help me solve my crossword puzzle?
Uh-oh.
Funny story, I've been a crossword champ since I was 12. It's kind of my thing. My strategy is doing the public restrooms and asking whoever's in the stall next to me for help with the solutions. Genius, right? Anyway, I need 11-letter word for navel. Any ideas, buddy?
You suggest belly button. You also ask if he's got any other favors or funny stories for you before you get back to doing your business.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. See, it's a funny story. I've been keeping a list in the back of the crossword just in case I needed anything else.
A hand passes you a crossword over the stall with a list of things on its back. Which of these can you give the stranger?
Fancy hat, feedback on his 300-page toilet-themed screenplay, a free piggyback ride.
I'm assuming this would... I'm going to do the piggyback ride. Because I feel like this is going to take mind, and we have none of that to spare.
Piggyback ride will be stamina.
That's okay.
Fancy hat will probably be money.
Yeah, that's why I'm going with stamina, because we have the most of it, of those. Hey, thanks, pal. You're doing me a huge solid. Just let me finish dropping this huge solid, and we could get going. Gross. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jeff? Honestly, you get harder and harder to narrate every day. Shut up, me. How am I supposed to say Jeff piggyback the stranger he met a public toilet into the sunset and have anyone take me seriously? This is great, pal. We can go a little faster, like at a gallop maybe, and you can make me whinny like a horsey. You gallop the stranger into the countryside. There you find a tea party and with several other people being piggybacked. Hey look, it's Mr. Walters Clouseau. Someone on person back says to your stranger, "We didn't think you'd make it, old friend." "Hello, Sir Rockefeller. See, it's a funny story. My typical peasant horsey fell through, so I had to barter with a stranger in the bathroom to get me here. Oh, darling, so skilled at wrangling up a horsey at the moment's notice. Here, have some tea and caviar. Indulge." You politely ask for some tea. They tell you it's not for the horsies and try to sell you on some raw hay. Pass. You spend the whole afternoon piggybacking Mr. Walters Clouseau around. He lets you back to your friends at the end of the day. Thank you so much. Oh, you want to say this?
Thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate you being my good little horsey at last minute. How do you feel?
Hungry. After all that work with no refreshments, you lost -4 stamina for piggybacking this much, but at least you got +4 soul for helping a stranger out. So stamina and mind are both hurting.
Alright, factory. Mer Kingdom, outpost. We'll run into the mermaid girl, I think. If we go there.
Well, your call.
The car broke down.
You, Polly, and Scott are calmly driving to your next destination. Vera is not so calm.
This is really inefficient.
Honestly, I have no idea how you dumbasses made it this far before I got here. This trip is a disorganized mess. Like, why do we keep stopping at random places? Why don't we have to visit? We don't have to visit every zany location we pass. It just slows us down. And why is it every time we stop somewhere, we lose one or more of our key resources? It's infuriatingly inefficient. Yeah, it is kind of annoying and unhelpful too. Maybe we should only gain stuff and not lose it when we don't have to. See, Scott gets it. Luckily for you all, I figured out a way to do just that.
Vera hands out some color-coded spreadsheets and planners all labeled Roadtrip Optimization Initiative.
In order to reach our destination as fast as possible, we'll drive 18 hours a day, ration our snacks, and sleep in the car with a brick on the gas pedal.
Legit.
You get a 5-minute bathroom break every 4 hours. If you can't hold it, use your assigned emergency urine bottle so as not to disrupt the schedule. Vera, babe, you gotta chill. We're on vacation. Quit obsessing. Relax and invite a little chaos in your life.
Yeah.
Inviting chaos in my life sounds like the worst possible way to relax. Okay, baby steps. Want to try listening to one of our relaxing tapes to help you unwind instead? Fine, play me a tape if you must, preferably one that isn't a waste of my precious time. Soothing Schadenfreude, a podcast to remind you that you're doing okay, at least compared to the shitty lives of these other people. Sounds of the sea. We put a mic underwater, now you get to listen.
Welcome to Soothing Schadenfreude, says the smooth-voiced host, where we hope to remind you that whatever is going wrong in your life, it could always be worse.
This is expletive and needlessly cruel, which is no big deal, but if this podcast is boring on top of that, I'm gonna be pissed.
Our first guest is Howie Rousseau. Tell us, Howie, what was the worst day of your life?
Well,
Sighs Howie.
it'd have to be the day I got fired from my job at the manure plant. I got caught sleeping with the manager's wife in the manure pile where we escorted out of the building naked, and I got a lifelong infection from the whole thing.
I see, Howie. And was that infection due to a sexually transmitted disease or the manure?
The doctor said it's a mixture of both, and they're currently mutating into the one super infectious virus. At least I'm getting a disease named after me. What do you think, Vera? Not so boring after all. Fine, I admit I'm entertained.
Our next guest is Louis Hall. Louis, what was the worst? I guess this could be Luis. Not Louis. Luis Wall. Luis, what was the worst day of your life?
I don't know.
Says Luis.
I've had a pretty good life. I've had good children, a loving husband.
Really, Luis? Says the host in that eerily calm tone. Does your husband love you? Are you quite sure?
I think so. What are you implying?
Luis, you and the lucky listeners are in for a treat. We have a surprise guest for the night. Meet my tender and passionate lover, Mr. Charles Wall.
Charlie?
Louise gasps.
What's happening? You're fucking this podcaster guy? How could you do this to me?
Quite easily, actually, Charlie says. I know I should feel guilty, but honestly, watching you shatter before my eyes makes me feel at peace somehow.
Me too, Charlie. Me too.
You gain +3 mind. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's okay. Soul, we were okay with Soul. Well, soothing. Okay. In what appears to be a former aquarium, you see the Merkingdom flag flying from the rooftops. It seems the underwater monarchs have been expanding their territories. Well, no reason to not visit. No reason not to visit the tyrannical ocean overlords. What do you want to do?
This is a different rare person than I thought it was going to be. Attend the fancy ball, watch an execution, go to the war room. I probably shouldn't do the execution because I feel like that might hurt the
Yeah, and try to avoid hurting the stamina. That's our lowest thing right now.
I don't know which one.
I would probably say. I
The
feel like
ball's gonna be probably
minus what?
minus height.
I was
Unless
thinking
it's like
it would
a
be
super
stamina
ball.
because you might be dancing. I don't know. You might be right about hype.
I don't know.
Your call.
Kind of fancy ball.
You wander around the outpost until you find a grand ballroom. It's full of fish and fancy clothing. Bobbing along in the beautiful briny sea. On a balcony overlooking the ballroom, princesses Belinda and Miranda. Vanderbilt's about to address.
Okay, so that's the mermaid girl.
Look alive, new subjects. Rejoice in your newfound freedom under the Mer King. Huzzah! The icky wartime fighting is finally over. You can rest easy knowing that you will never again be forced to jump through a hoop of penalty of being whipped.
The liberated fish clap their fins in jubilation.
And take comfort in the fact from now on you'll be forced to fight or do hard labor for the Mer King at penalty of death.
There's less applause for that statement, like almost none.
But don't worry, we're benevolent overlords. You get paid for the work you do. Oh, sorry, an advisor is whispering in my ear that you won't be getting paid. But at least your labor will be for a good cause. Oh, it's not for a good cause? What do you mean stop repeating everything I say aloud? You can't give your princess orders. Off with this advisor's head. Let the ball commence. Have fun tonight because it'll be the last night off you'll get for the rest of your short lives. Guess that's our cue, Scott. Want to dance with me?
Thanks, Polly.
Sure, thanks. Who are you gonna ask to dance, Sarah?
Well, not Polly or Scott, you guess.
You'll have to choose from the liberated denizens of the former aquarium.
Alright.
Your ballroom dancing partner will pretty much set the tone for your entire night, so choose wisely. Wow.
Lonely, emotionally distant clownfish no one is dancing with because he's still haunted by the disappearance of his firstborn.
Oh my god.
Philipper, the trained dolphin dancer who's ready to tear up the dance floor in celebration for his recent freedom.
So this guy is...
Marlin, basically.
Right.
Finding Nemo. This guy's gonna take my stamina, I think.
This guy.
Yeah.
Dolphin, but guy's gonna take stamina.
I'm gonna take Marlin out for a date.
Alright. You walk up to the clownfish, gloomily stirring his drink, and ask if he wants to dance.
Oh, no thanks. You shouldn't even be talking to me. I'll only drag you down. You're young and still full of promise and opportunity.
Celebration twerk! You bet we are. I'm also full of class, sass, and a big twerking ass.
Lucky you. Just wait until you get old and jaded like me. My youthful joy has never come back since my son disappeared.
Ooh.
Sorry, bro.
Dang, I'm sorry, bro. How long ago did it happen? About 20 years ago, but the wound still feels so fresh. Ugh, I hate talking about it.
Huh.
But you're the one that brought it up. I tried so hard to be a good dad. I kept him safe and let him out of my sight. But I turned back for just 1 second to refill my flask, and he runs away. What did I do wrong? I guess I'm just fucking poison. Every relationship I ever had has deteriorated. All I ever do is push people away.
Let's go, Scott. Yep, it definitely worked on me. Scott, wanna ditch this clown show and hit the dance floor?
Unfortunately, you're not as good as Polly at making up excuses, so you have to spend the rest of the night cheering up this guy about his lost son. You gain +4 soul for hanging out with the social outcast, but you lose -4 hype, finding out why he's an outcast in the first place. I realized doing the math, I was like, fuck, if we had danced with the dolphin,
Yeah.
that probably would have been +4 hype,
Yeah.
and we would have gotten our destination.
Yeah. Alright. So you have the choice between Lake or what's the other one?
Cryptic Tech Company. So that will get us money, which we're fine on. Let's get wet.
Okay.
This one's good for mind, it's good for hype. I'm worried about our stamina, though. On a hot, sunny day like this, a lake visit is the perfect way to beat the heat. I actually just wanted to see Polly in a bathing suit, so here you guys go. You're welcome.
Verbs again.
It's also the perfect excuse to see your hot friends in swimsuits! What did I say? Not that you were fantasizing about that this whole time. Nope, definitely not. Cough, cough. Anyway, what do you know? What do you do now that you're here?
Go swimming, build sandcastles, collect seashells.
I'm gonna... What's this one?
I don't know. It's gas.
This is stamina?
I don't know, because usually the one with the sandwiches.
I'm gonna kind of go for it here. I'm gonna go swimming. You're about to get in the water when a loud whistle stops you in your tracks. It's the lifeguards!
Hey, long time no see. What brings you guys to the lake? We wanted to go swimming. You can do that at a lake, right? You sure can, bruh. But if you know how to swim safely. Okay, how do we do that?
Is it a good time
Damn,
to
dude,
mention
we
I
totally
don't
forgot.
remember how to
Anyone
swim?
got any ideas?
Huh, I know you shouldn't be eat beforehand. Move your arms and legs around, avoid wearing heavy stuff that'll drag you down, like metal or stone.
Oh, balls, I'm totally made of stone. Do you guys, do you think that's why I lost my last job as a lifeguard?
That makes sense. It must be why I got fired too. I'm usually pretty stoned. But you guys aren't made of stone or metal, so you're safe, I think. Have fun out there.
Are you sure that's all it takes? You haven't told us any actual tips on swimming safely yet. Fair enough. If you're nervous, I'm sure I've got something in my lifeguard bag that'll help you swim. But then again, I also have a lot of random shit in here. Does any of this crap seem helpful for swimming, Jeff?
What do we got?
A very small and intense swimming instructor that has a harsh, that's as harsh as he is polite.
Oh, that's scary.
Life insurance just in case.
Okay.
A pair of bright arcane armbands that allow their user to cast a forbidden floating spell.
I'm gonna use some magic. Because that might get us hype and use magic, and that's fine.
Whoa, mad respect. The arcane armbands of buoyancy are super powerful magic items.
Really? They just look like regular floaties to me.
Dude.
That's because you don't have the magic touch, dude. Wanda and I got ours from the wizard who lives at Philip.
Fill it? The gas station?
That's just what they want you to think. The wizard who lives in the Philip parking lot told us that it's actually a magical pocket dimension.
We were skeptical at first too, but the wizard gave some magic cosmic brownies that totally opened our eyes.
When Wanda and I were tripping magic balls, the wizard gave us armbands and buoyancy to aid us on whatever you do next. I don't fucking care.
But there was a catch. We had to dump magic into the armbands to make them work.
We used magic, the metal elephant trunks at Philip to get the magic all at the time, but I don't think, but I don't know where you'll find any magic all the way out here.
Oh!
Hey, we've been filling our car with magic. Let's use some of that.
Okay, so the little gas thing.
Okay. I'm pretty sure dumping our hard-earned fuel on these floaties would be a terrible idea.
Spoken by someone who totally lacks the magic touch.
Come on, Jab, we gotta do it. The flotation spell won't work otherwise.
Ugh, fine. You lose -4 magic dunking the floaties in gasoline. At least you still have fun playing in the lake and gain +4 hype splashing around with your friends.
Okay.
Alright. I think you're gonna choose first.
Time to snack, time to slack.
I kind of want to ditch Vera.
How do you ditch?
I think I just have to go back to the bus station.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I think I just need to pick up someone else.
Okay. So you can't just get rid of her?
I don't know. I don't know. I think once you select someone else.
Okay.
There.
Your call.
Time to chill out.
I feel like I'm taking advantage of you doing other stuff.
Yeah.
If
Do
I
you want
keep-
to check out info and just see what that does?
Sure. You're like, yeah, don't take away all my opportunities. This is the map info board where you can check a map that shows 3 potential locations nearby. Choose a location to learn how to get there. This guarantees that that location will appear on your next turn. You can use the map to reach locations with convenient resources or just locations you think look interesting. Your call.
Okay.
Is this me or you?
This is you.
Okay.
So we know that the Battle Royale has hype.
Okay.
There's a Mirage.
And then the potato place has stamina.
And mine.
I feel like if we do hype, we can beat this. If we do the hype, no matter what we use at the hype, we can beat the game, I think. Unless it starts going to +5 and stuff.
Oh, so I can probably talk to her, maybe to drop her or change her. Do we want to just change? I don't know what the talk to Vera exactly means.
Yeah, talk to Vera might keep her. Maybe change.
Damien
oh my god.
Or Milo.
Oh my god, what have you found here?
Okay, so Damien used to be a playable character in like some of the other games. I think.
Yeah.
Or I thought, whatever.
Which
Oh no, I think he was just one of the main cast.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This car is not Oberlin worthy.
Vera left the party. You invite Milo to join your road trip.
I follow
Roadtrip, you
and
say? A
subscribe
perfect opportunity to
this
take adorable
road trip.
car selfies. I'd love to tag along, darling. Reaper's free pass. Milo can pull some strings, so the end is not the end. What a good friend. Next week, the first time a resource hits 0, Milo will bring it up to 1.
That's nice. We're gonna beat this game.
Alright.
We're gonna make our destination. We're gonna make our destination. We're gonna make our destination. We're gonna do it now. We're gonna make our destination. Is it me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Motel or the Battle Royale.
Well, let's go to the motel.
Take a selfie with me, Scott. Not while he's driving.
Alrighty. Welcome to the Battle Royale, where there are only 2 rules: kill or be killed. Stopping to visit the place where everyone's murdering each other was a sort of questionable decision on your part. But it's too late to leave now, so how will you survive?
Alright, go up berserk. Is the hype.
We're going berserk. I think the thing just disconnected. There it goes. That's right, you didn't come here to play, you're here to make this bloodbath your bitch.
You sure about this, Jeff? Won't we lose lots of soul by killing innocent people?
Are they really innocent if they're trying to kill us first, though? Besides, we signed those waivers at the entrance protecting our soul from being lost in wanton murder.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with killing people as long as we can do it with a healthy conscience.
You enter
Boo-boo.
that state, slaughtering fools with guns and knives and bare hands and anything else your twisted heart desires. But no matter how many people you kill, every time you look at the death toll leaderboard, there's a name consistently ahead of you.
Hey, Jeff, look at you holding on to second place like it's your mother's skirt. Almost impressed. But if you came here thinking you could defeat Dahlia Aquino, Buffalo Warmongress extraordinaire, you've got another thing coming.
Go team!
You can beat her, Jeff. Use your underdog candidate powers to win at the last minute.
Yeah.
No offense, Jeff, but I'm putting my money on Dahlia here. I saw her smash a watermelon with a headbutt once. I don't think there's an ass she can't kick. What are you idiots doing? Are you seriously turning the soulless murderfest into a game?
A hi-ya and a hi-ya, and I kick her, sir.
Can't you see this whole battle royale is a ploy by our corrupt government to turn violence? I'm realizing that it's a little bit like me. Into entertainment. So we won't notice all the atrocities they commit. If that's true, then it's working. I am massively entertained.
Batness probably has a point, but if you start catching morals now, you'll never out-murder Dahlia. The thing is, Polly's right. You'll never defeat Dahlia in sheer body count, but if she's focusing on quantity, maybe you can defeat her by going for a quality kill.
Do what cool kids do these days. After murdering someone in cold blood, perform a silly internet dance, proven to be the perfect pairing. Kill them forever before murdering them, harvest their souls, and hoard them all together into a single raccoon mission.
What? Wait, what is this last one?
Kill them forever before murdering them, harvest their souls, and hoard them together into a single raccoon mission.
I feel like that is intense. Cut to 2 survivors hiding behind a rock while the battle royale rages on. We somehow made it this far, Curtis. With our alliance and a bit of luck, we might be able to win this wretched thing. We've got this, Ted. We just have to stay vigilant. If we just make it to the river, we can. Curtis is cut off by a bullet, cleaving his skull in 2. So much for vigilance. Then something bursts out of the bushes. It's you, Jeff, wielding a knife. I don't remember which one was Ted. Fuck it! Ted screams at you. You already got my boyfriend. I don't care anymore. Just kill me. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you drawing glyphs on the cardboard box with my blood? Ted dies before you can answer him. And then, with -3 magic, he wakes up inside the cardboard box. But something doesn't feel right. Whoa, a newcomer, says a voice in his head. Welcome to the Raccoon Collective. The Raccoon what? What are you talking about? Ted cries. You were stabbed to death by that weirdo who drew glyphs in your blood, right? Yeah, that person was adding your soul to the body of a dead raccoon. It ain't paradise, but we gotta make do. We all control a different part of the raccoon and try to work together. I control the front leg. Mohammed's on tailor duty. Jason does the blinking. Pingsley controls the back legs, and my wife's on the lungs. So what part of you do you want to control? Don't say the penis. Natalie already called that one. I just want to die. Ted weeps. Well, since you're not choosing, I'm assigning you the anus. Nobody's taken it yet, and the raccoon really needs to poop. Good luck.
Wow. Being from hell, I thought I knew the depths of torture, but the raccoon purgatory you're condemning your victim to is next level. I know when I'm beat. Here, take the spoils of our battle. 3 hype, just for you.
Just 3?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Sarah. Sarah, we need hype. We need hype, honey.
Gothic manner. Or charming village. Well.
I'm nervous. I don't know. Your call. This one has a lot of negatives. It seems.
Money and soul. Potential. But I could choose the mystery.
That just tells you what you'll lose. You're gonna gain something too.
I think this has to do with the options, right? That you choose what you do there.
No, it does. I'm just saying that it like us saying, oh no, these are bad. This is just telling you what you can lose. And honestly, money or soul, we're good if we lose. Right. So
let's do the.
we'll go into the little land.
Yeah.
Okay. This idyllic little village is filled with flowers, maypoles, and celebration galore. Which means there's got to be something weird going on here, right? Nobody's this happy all the time.
What can go wrong?
Maybe you're just being paranoid. This is a chance to have fun. What do you do first?
People just. They don't have skin.
I don't know.
Meet the locals. Join local celebration. Visit the Shaker. This is a mystery. This is losing money, but might add hype.
Right. I'm down. You go to the town square. The townsfolk are dressed in white, wearing flower crowns and dancing barefoot around maypoles.
Where there's flower crowns and maypoles, there's usually shrooms. Your girl's gonna find some. Don't do anything dumb while I'm gone.
Bro! Is that a puppet show over there? I love puppets. Come on, Sarah, we need to say hi to the puppets.
Scott enthusiastically leads you to a puppet show meant for an audience of 7 to 9-year-olds. Hey kids, I'm Obi the Obedient, says the main puppet. I just love obeying the commands of Graftomid, the fleshless overlord. He is fleshless. He's the coolest god around.
I'm Scooter the Skinless.
Says a puppet that should never be shown to children.
It's so fun to sacrifice my skin to Lord Graftomid.
He gave me all this candy for it.
Really? I sure do love candy, says Obie the Obedient. If I skin myself for Lord Graftomet, will I get candy too?
Of course you will, Obi. All of you will get candy if you skin yourselves. Ooh, free candy. Anyone got a silver knife? Nothing else will work on my strong werewolf skin.
Scott ignores all of your very,
Cogent.
I think that's cogent, arguments for why he shouldn't skin himself alive.
The puppets told me we get candy, Sarah. I trust the puppets. Don't you know it's illegal for puppets to lie?
Yeah, okay, logic isn't going to work here. If Scott will only listen to puppets, then you have to give him one hell of a puppet show. What puppet show do you improvise to literally save Scott's skin?
Alright. Ouch. Or the puppet show. The skin. That cool body part that stops high fives from being horribly painful. Or puppet that hid propaganda. A story about not making important life choices just because a puppet show cool. I think this one will
That one
resonate
seems...
with him.
That one seems, yeah. You spend -3 money making puppets in a set. Your show begins with the best puppet friends, Radical Zach and Tubular Tom, hanging out at the skate park.
Zach, what's up, broski?
Says Tom.
What totally protesting adventure are we going on today, my dude?
Hey.
Wow, I really identify with Tubular Tom.
Saw Tom, I got the coolest, hippest, trendiest activity for us to do as bros. We're gonna remove our own skin.
Sounds radical, bro. Skin removal before no skin removal. Let's high-five on it.
Awesome, bro.
Woohoo! Two puppet bros high-fiving. That could be more hype than this.
I think we did it. Well, bro, we just both skinned each other. Now we can be skinless bros together and freak out all the flesh people. Let's high five on it.
Oh, that totally hurt. Who knew high-fiving with our skin would hurt so much?
But then Obie the Obedient steals the stage.
That may be true, kids,
He says,
but you know what all the best devotees of Graftomet says? No pain, no gain.
Ooh, really? Coach says that too. I'm sold. Let's skin me. But being skinless is not awesome, Tubular Tom protests. And you should never join a cult because the puppet told you to. Bros before cults. Sorry, Tom. I listen to advice that rhymes. Here I go.
you're helpless to watch Scott peel himself like a banana. What? He's actually doing it?
Well, I couldn't find any shrooms. Lamest midsummer festival ever. What did you guys do?
Hello.
Ah!
Ta-da! When do I get my can?
Scott, you look different. Did you do something with your hair?
Nope, I skinned myself. It's nice. I feel so naked.
Well, I like it. I'm glad you're more comfortable in your skin now. Oops, pardon the expression. High five.
Oh no.
That skinless high five hurt so bad. Why did nobody warn me this would happen?
Scott, you goober. At least he cheers up when he gets to ride in the wee-woo wagon on the way to the hospital to get his skin reattached. Oh my god, I hate it. Sarah, I hate it. Oh wait, so we have to continue doing things until I thought we were already at our thing. Okay. At this point,
Well, click left button.
left bumper.
We can't read that far.
I am
It might be at the end.
yeah, maybe. Witness Marvel's Unspeakable at the Carnival. That costs money. Full throttle in a bottle. Let's go to the carnival. My little tummy making little noises. What's more fun than a carnival? There are games, rides, people in costume, and all the junk food you could ever want. The first order of business is obviously consuming a pile of cotton candy bigger than your head. Then while you ride the resulting sugar rush, what do you do next?
House of Mirrors, Carnival Games, Freak Show.
Why is this one?
House of Mirrors might be in a thing.
What does that mean? Should I avoid that? Or should I do it? What if I lose height?
I don't know. It's just the risk
See,
of it.
because again, I think the benefit to doing like Freak Show, for example, is that we know that the thing you lose there is money.
Yeah.
Or this one, you can gain or lose whatever. But do you want me to try House of Mirrors? I can do it.
Let's do Freak Show.
Okay, we'll do Freak Show. I'm just afraid that we lose if I do this.
No.
So do this for sure. Preserve our. You see a tent with a long line outside of it. Come one, come all, Carney beckons. Behold the finest freaks if you dare.
What do you think, Polly? Should we dare?
Let's go. I never chicken out of a dare. Let's do it.
You pay -3 money for tickets and get in line to see the freaks. Inside, you witness some mind-boggling individuals.
Mr. Right to bear arms?
The illustrated man? Literally? Potrami fuori di qui caso.
The chaotic creature from beyond the believable boundary? Wait, that's just noodles.
You finally reach the end of the freak show. The tent splits off in 2 directions and a choice of the final freak to see.
Jeff, it's your call. Which of these freaks do you think will be the freakiest freak to ever freak us out?
Amazing man who's always nice on the internet. The dog that thinks he knows programming.
I'll be honest with you. Number 1 is pretty rare. That's a freak. Do you have a preference?
I think the first one.
Yeah. This anomalous wonder of the web is smiling and typing on his laptop.
You're trying to tell me this guy has never been rude online? I call bullshit.
Look, he's commenting on a YouTube video. I can't believe you gave Adult Regular Samurai Frogs the movie such a bad review. This film has literally defined my childhood. But I respect your differing opinion, and you made some points that made me see Master Riveter in a new way. Nice!
Oh god, now it's playing Federation of Fables online? This is where the real toxicity comes out. Guarantee it.
The man quietly plays a competitive match. His team is losing, but he's keeping his cool.
Wow, not a single swear or accusation that his teammates are 12? He's good.
He didn't even get mad when that other player told him to get wrecked, and squatted lots of times over his dead body.
Nor did he respond when that guy gave very graphic details about exactly how he was going to have sex with his mother.
Yeah, I think I need a shower after that one.
Best freak show ever.
You give the amazing man who's always nice on the internet 2 thumbs up. You gain +3 soul from his positivity.
Great.
Oh man, Sarah. We just gotta survive.
Yeah. Diner or ghost town, it seems.
Yeah, Wild West Town. That would up our magic.
That would, and we, yeah. So that one will up our stamina. Here we can up our magic. Magic is our lowest thing that we have. Welcome to the land of 6 shooters, outlaws, wild stallions, and 10-gallon hats. We've always wanted to be. Jesus, we've been on this road trip for 5 weeks? Wow. You've always wanted to be a real cowboy, or at least the kind of cowboy they show on TV, and now's your chance. So what are you gonna do, partner?
Do that high noon.
This village is filled with cowboys showing off the big irons on their hips, like they're just begging for a high noon shoot-off. But more importantly, it's filled with cute horses. You see brown horses, black horses, speckled horses, horses that Polly and Scott are siphoning magic from. Wait.
I can't explain. Oh, it's just you. Sorry, Sarah. I thought you were a cowboy here to duel us for fucking with this horse.
Which begs the question of why Polly and Scott are fucking with a cowboy's horse.
Well, we're low on gas, but nobody could give us directions to the nearest gas station.
Oh, I got it.
But I thought cars have horsepower, right? So let's just get power for the car straight from the horses.
Can you believe it worked? We just got some freak magic with no consequences.
Oh. Hey! You hear a cowboy shout. What in tarnation are you doing to Cheddar Biscuit?
Oops, spoke too soon.
That guy looks mad. What do we do, Polly?
Same as always, blame someone else. Sarah did it. I saw the whole thing.
Uh-oh.
then I reckon you me got a problem, Sarah. Draw your gun and do me at high noon if you ain't yellow-bellied.
Great. Looks like you're not getting out of this without a duel, so you'd better suggest a duel. Wait.
You have
So
a
you,
chance at winning.
oh yes. Okay.
Turn your backs at each other, walk 10 paces away, and just keep walking. Start new lives, never look back. A classic duel to the death, but replace the duel to the death part with truth or dare match. Truth or dare.
Okay.
What? But truth or dares do not need, are not as near as exciting as a regular duel to the death. I ain't even a duel at all.
I agree. That truth or dare
Fuck!
doesn't quite pack the same hype as two cowboys quick drying on the desert. But Sarah kept the word classic in the name, but by law, so they're technically the same.
Can't argue with that. Let the truth or dare duel begin. In round 1, the cowboy gets you to admit that you wet the bed until you were 13. Rough start. You retaliate by daring him to lick a mescaline cactus. Then he dares you to bare-knuckle box the purple fairies flying around his head. You point out that you can't do that because he's hallucinating them, but you lose a point anyway. It's looking bleak, but there's an inspiration that hits you. You dare the cowboy to shoot himself in the leg. Normally I think that shooting myself in the leg is a pretty dumb idea. But I don't want to lose, and I didn't get to shoot anything earlier, so why not? Cowboy shoots himself in the leg and quickly remembers, why not? Fatal blood loss. Good work, bro! You live another day!
Or at least until Scott and I somehow endanger your life with our antics again.
Yeah, or just a thought, Scott could do your best not to do that.
Yeah. Unlikely. Now let's go. We've got a road trip to survive.
Oh, Sarah. So, what I think is that we could do the car thing.
Spot is.
Oh, do you want to do the car thing? We could technically, I think, both do the car.
We could, but since only one of us need to do it, maybe I'll let you do it, and I'll just catch up with Polly.
Okay.
Unless you want to catch up with Polly.
I don't care.
Good.
Time for some leg stretching.
So you want me to put you to the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Later that night.
Let's get recharged.
Oh.
Cautious plan.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh shit. Well, you want this one.
Yeah, there was yeah.
Ready?
Ugh, so many choices.
After some conversations, you activate a deep conversation. This is your first one!
Great.
Deep conversations can end in success or failure, and they're the key to scoring a date ending. Hitchhikers have only one coveted deep conversation each, while Polly and Scott have two. I don't know what that means. So once a player succeeds in deep conversation, sometimes even if they fail, no other player can attempt it. Act fast, because whoever gets there first will be the only one with a chance of finding love. How do these work, though? During the first half of a deep conversation, your monster friend will hint at their preferences on a topic that's important to them. Think of these hints as rules. When looking at the options, search for ways in which they break the rules. 2 out of 3 will break the rules somehow. The one that breaks no rules is the right option. Choose that one and show your friend you really know and understand them. So, are you ready? Or are you a good listener or not? Kinks!
Kinks?
Nice.
You're naughty, aren't you?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I mean, sorry if I was overstepping.
Nah, I'm game. If you want to know about my kinks, so be it.
Uh-huh.
Do tell?
As a general rule, I'm quite open to trying new stuff. If you can only live twice, so you gotta explore the vast lands of Six in all its majesty. But after some, many sexcapades, I've learned a thing or two about kinks. Like messy stuff and all the fun games until you realize you need to clean up afterwards. And which of the 3 of you is not gonna mup up all that guac? Not me. Or the opposite, there's some sexy stuff that requires tons of prep, and that can be annoying. Like, yeah, this or that sounds great on paper until you get to it and see you need a fucking PhD to do it right. Now I'm making it seem like I'm picky, but believe me, hun, I'm not. I've cleaned up the guac, I've gotten the PhD, you gotta try stuff. But then over time, you learn a thing or two. Better not break the law unless you break the laws of thermodynamics. is not a replacement for Lou. And never involved bees.
Makes sense.
Duly noted.
But enough about me, let's talk about you. Or even better, let's talk about us.
Oh.
Like, just for funsies, let's hypothetically say you and I, slap the salmon, stuff the taco, do the no pants dance.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Oh boy. Oh snap. You want to play it cool, but your head is spinning like someone's trying to exercise you. Think of something quick! Roleplay? Wait, is this a choice? Okay.
I think that's just what you say.
Okay, that could work for me. But don't play it safe, Boo. I want the specifics. What would be role-playing as? I want to hear it all.
Come on, Boo. Don't be shy.
What's a roleplay as? Go for it, champ! Here we go.
Sexy General and Polly will be an entire fortress you've taken under siege. This war won't be won with strength, but with endurance. You'll be the chef, Polly will be the pizza. Get ready to knead her dough. Wait, you've role-played before. Just use 2 characters from past campaigns. Elswith, Valiant, heir to Kingdom of Malsinor, and Tybalt, brooding thief with Grimdark.
Okay, I don't like the last one.
I think the first.
You like a sexy general, and Polly will be an entire fortress you've taken under siege. And, okay. You're not down with the pizza?
I think one of the rules is
No food. Yeah. That's true. Are you helping me hook up?
Yeah. I want to beat this game. I'm hungry, man.
I know. Do you feel like... Right, because the last one's the PhD one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, kinky.
Kinky.
Like, I've role-played as many things, but a whole fortress. That's first for me. There's plenty of room to improvise different tactics to enter me.
That's what I'm thinking.
Go. We can even call for reinforcements if we feel like it.
Calm down.
Sure.
And you know what? I have the perfect engine for this kind of siege. It's one of my toys, a very strong one. I call it my little battering ram.
Well, that sounds appropriate at the very least.
Dang, sorry, look at me. We're just doing a harmless thought experiment, and here I am getting too into it. I know I can get intense sometimes. Sorry, Boo.
I like it.
You won't see me complaining.
You and Polly grin at each other thinking of all the things you'd like to batter and ram.
Oh,
Is Polly more than a friend?
nah. Yes.
Wait, there's something else. That's
Yay! Does that mean we beat the game?
I made the ultimate sacrifice. Have fun at Knifeland. Alright.
What was your ultimate sacrifice?
To do the car. while
Well,
you got it with Polly.
To be fair, I had the first choice. There. But you also sacrificed doing the bus.
I volunteered for the car.
Thank you. You are forever alone.
Alright, click OK.
What?
Welcome to Knifeland.
Oh, so there's more to this.
No, well, it's our destination. I think there'll be like a whole wrap up here.
Okay.
The road trip comes to an end.
Ah, Knifeland, the land of fun and knives. You ride all the rides twice. They're awesome and deadly in equal parts. There's not one but 2 free falls. There's the pit full of spikes and the guillotine, which let you keep a severed head as a silly memento. There's also the blender, pendulum, and a volcano. You're still unsure if the volcano was supposed to be a ride or if it was just a random volcano that happens to be there. And there's the murder mansion with actual murder. So much fun, and you even managed to survive, which is a big plus. Knifeland forever.
And that wasn't all.
Congrats, you've reached a destination. But there's more to it. Every player gets an individual ending. You're going to end up being a lame loser, just okay, or the MVP. What do you think you are? You should be the MVP.
Probably just okay.
No, but you should be the MVP. Because you frickin' won us this destination. In multiplayer mode, the result will be determined based on how much you each contributed to the resource needed to reach the destination. In single-player mode, it's determined by your overall resource spread. There's also the date ending, which has its own requirements, but ending up a lame loser will override the date ending. No dates allowed for lame losers. Uh-oh. Anyway, let's judge you. Oh god. You've been very excited to reach Knife Land. In fact, you've been so excited that your stomach has taken a hit from all that stress and anticipation. This translates into you spending most of your time hitting the toilets.
I think I got the lame loser ending.
No. You missed practically all the fun. Your friends promised they would come to the toilets from time to time to chronicle all the cool things they're doing. That in itself is a bit depressing, but nobody comes anyway. Shit. Oh.
Your turn.
Knifeline can wait, really. I mean, you're having quite the conversation with Polly. Feathers?
Yeah, tickle sex is weird, but a lady must try everything at least once in the afterlife.
A penguin mask? I'm joking. But it's hard to think of anything that catches you off guard, girl.
Betcha.
You munch on the pizza you two are sharing while you play this little game in the car. I know, a globe!
Just one? I've had sex using all sorts of gloves. Winter gloves, construction gloves, mittens.
Oh, I thought it said globe. It's a glove?
I think he's gonna correct her.
Oh. No, a globe with a B. Okay.
Yes, definitely. All you have, and you'll never guess how that one went. Let me tell you.
Please do. She leans into you and whispers it onto your ear. Her warm breath tickles your ear. You're alone, just the two of you. She doesn't need to whisper it. Maybe she's flirting? Nah, you're just imagining things. When she finishes, you almost choke on your pizza. Fuck, that story was strange and yet incredibly provocative. I want to know the story! Okay, I give up. She looks at you for a hot second with such intensity that, dang, she should use protection before looking at someone like that.
Let me think. Something that has never played a part in a wild poly night. Pizza.
Now you definitely choke as she places her hand on your thigh, still holding that look. Really?
Nah, boo. Been there, done that. Let me show you.
Oh, and she leans closer to initiate what is bound to be a very long night. You only +3 hyped?
I guess. I guess you're just Mr. Hype.
Yeah. Yay! We did it! Sarah?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you spent the whole fun time in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I feel like you deserved better than that.
Nah, that's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna hit X. I imagine this is gonna... And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it, and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just beginning. It felt ominous and scary.
I don't think this is lyrics. Unless... Might be playing the stream-friendly one.
I hope so.
That's not you.
That's not me. What the heck? What's happening?
I think just canned animation.
Okay. In that case, I feel better. I was like, what about me? Well, folks, that was the that's a wrap here on Monster Road Trip. We hope that you had fun watching us play through this horny little game. What did you think?
Good.
Yeah? Did you like the challenge of the resources and everything built into this one?
Yeah, I like the change in it. There was sort of that mechanic in the previous ones, but I don't think it... I think it was used slightly different.
Yeah, it seemed like this was more of a like you said, kind of an Oregon Trail-esque. Survive with your resources. You can't run out with your resources. So, no, I enjoyed it. I enjoy the utter horniness of this game. The unapologetic, just, hey, we know what this is. We're just making this a sex fest left and right. While still keeping it.
I at least had sex with the 2 silver foxes.
You had a 3-way with silver foxes, my girl. So good job. And that was early.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you got busy quick. I was like, damn. Yeah. No, I appreciate. Like I said, I just appreciate the goofiness of this game. I like that it. You know, while it's still highly sexual, it still takes, you know, a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, maybe that's the word. I'm still worried about this song, but you know, so that is a wrap. That was fun. Now, was that the last one? Have we done all of the monster games?
I mean, this is the 3rd. I don't know if they plan on making more.
It's the most recent one, at least.
It came out, I think, a few months ago.
All right. Well, once this whole deal wraps up, again, folks, this is a patron-sponsored stream. If you'd like to become a patron here on Ready Player Dumb, you can go to.
I just said to you for Monster Prom 4.
Ah, good. Yeah, if you'd like to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/readyplayerdumb and join us and help vote upon what game we play when we stream for each month. And then also, as you've seen, get your name at the end of videos, get call-outs during these, and a whole bunch of other perks, different tiers that you could check out. So patreon.com/readyplayerdumb helps us greatly with the channel and be able to provide content and whatnot. So thank you again to all of our patrons, and let's shout them out, Sarah, one more time.
Yes.
Sarah's gonna pull that up, and as she does, reminder, if this is your first time joining us, subscribe.
Thank you to Anime Guy 01, Antoine Allen, Masaru Suzuka, Aaron Gimmel, L186, Saber Spark, Noel Schornhorst, Alex Foxborn, Joe Morganti, Vash2123, Belmont Waltz, Michaela Shakespeare, C.284, Angel Wings YT, Liger 0, Omega 217, and Stephen Copland.
All right, well, thank you all to our patrons, and again, like we said, if this is your first time watching, thanks for giving us a chance to entertain you, and hopefully you stick around for more. A whole bunch of games on our channel, a whole bunch of uploads each day of the week. We got a whole bunch of content that we're currently playing through right now, including Kingdom Hearts 3. We got a Twitch, RPD_gaming. We got a Twitter, RPD_gaming. And yeah, we will see you all around, as this is a wrap on Monster Road Trip here on Ready Player Dumb. Thank you for watching. You all have good sex.
Bye.
If you're old enough.